about 2 inches. I don't really know how big an inch is, to be honest.
I don't either. I thought you were gonna say, like, 5 inches. Just kidding.
Well, I know that's your preference. Anything below 5 inches is too small. I'm not that cruel. I think Honey's phrase was like 5 inch or below belongs in trash, something like that.
Why are you telling them what I'm saying, Luca?
This
Just
was your
letting them
first
know.
mistake, trusting Luca. Did they tell you that they take my screenshots from chats and Photoshop it to make incriminating things?
No, I've never photoshopped anything
See the
you've sent me.
fucking lies.
I don't even own Photoshop. Do you think I have that kind of money down?
I don't know what the fuck
Do I
they
look
use,
like
but they use
kind
something.
of money?
Okay.
No, I could never Photoshop one of your images. Come on.
Uh-huh.
What kind of person am I that would do
An
such
evil
a thing?
one.
No.
A diabolical
no.
menace.
I am the sweetest person you've ever known.
That's literally impossible.
I just found a screenshot and
Mhm.
I cannot show it. I cannot.
A PowerPoint? I know, I get up on so
PowerPoint?
much about that.
I cannot. Del, can I send this to Honey?
I don't know what the fuck
It
it
is.
is.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you first, Del, and then you can tell me if I can show it to Honey. I can't show it on stream. Tell me if I can show the screenshot to Honey.
I have to see this. I hear the sound.
I think the problem is I don't know if I should say. Well, the problem is that isn't photoshopped. It's just taken out of context. But I guess I don't think Honey will mind seeing what they sent me. It's just that Luca's asking me something inappropriate as who I am. I cannot answer. Cannot answer.
And she says that I screenshot things. Why would I need to screenshot things? Would you just send me shit like this on the regular, Honey?
I was saying for legal reasons I could not answer, and I stand by that statement.
Sure. Oh my
God.
NDA.
Yeah, this is an NDA. It's nothing bad. It's just I can't. This can't be disclosed. Okay, can we not make this
Literally
an
first
incriminating
screenshot that I
Dell
found.
podcast?
Literally first screenshot. I just opened the Dell folder, and the first one I see.
Why do you have a Dell folder?
There's a Dell folder.
Yeah, see what I mean? Not trustworthy. This is like some doxing shit right here. Because like just in case they betray me.
I have a blackmail folder, and I just basically
Got the
put
Google
blackmail
Doc
in there
ready.
I don't
for
save
every
shit. I
person
don't save
know.
shit of Lucas. I'm just prayaging, honestly. Just prayaging.
Let's see here. How many images do I have? I have a total of Control A.
But Luca incriminates me so often, I don't know if anyone would bloody believe
I have a
them.
total of 167 screenshots.
Of everyone or just me?
Everyone.
Oh, thank Jesus.
I know. I thought you were gonna say just you know.
Oh. As a white noise to sleep,
No,
please screech randomly to help me sleep.
I don't have
Anything to
have
help.
that many of them.
Anything to help.
Just a few.
Just a few? Okay. Just a few.
Just a few.
That's
Just a
good,
few.
I guess.
Mhm. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
A few hundred. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Ah! I'm getting hit. 1 second.
You're getting hit.
Oh.
Oh, you're getting spanked.
I should probably
Oh
change from
my.
this model and go to my other model so it doesn't actually do this via podcast.
Oh my god, are you okay, Dell? You got hit by a car.
It's okay. It didn't hit anything important.
Are you
Just my
are you not
brain.
able to turn that off?
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm changing my program so it doesn't do it. I was using a different program last time, so I completely forgot about it. So I'm gonna use the basic one so
Anyway,
it doesn't do that.
chat. Did you know that Dell and Honey are absolutely adorable?
What? No, you.
They're so cute. I just love their cute little faces.
This is just all propaganda. I'll turn off the stream sources too. Trust
You're saying that it's propaganda for me to say that she's cute. Can you believe it? Only
No, the
Honey's a good-
propaganda is you being nice.
Yeah.
I am nice. Girl, are you high?
With the 150 photo screenshots.
Of your
That's just
friends. Okay. We're starting the podcast properly now of the virtual girlfriends. We're gonna start off with
today on girl failures. Are you a loser who cannot live without an AI girlfriend, or are you actually gonna be able to get a real girl?
I don't know what's
Let's be honest,
worse, that she
you
called
can.
our viewers losers, or they actually did a proper opening and I forgot to do one.
Let's be honest. Everyone here is a loser. My cute little worthless loser.
Not me though, right?
That's me.
What the
You
honey?
are a
Where's that?
special exception.
Oh my god.
You
I guess we
are
are
my
the failure,
precious
like girl
little
failures.
AI girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay, we're starting off with virtual roleplay, like dating simulator games. Would you count them as like virtual
Oh,
girlfriends devices?
one thing. Can
Wait, what are
we?
dating simulators? Like which kinds?
Did you ever play Mystic Messenger or like ones where you
Oh
actually
my
have to, like,
god, yes
contact
I
them?
did.
Yeah.
One quick thing, Del. Could you
How do
send
you
me a
know?
list of the topics that we're gonna cover, so I don't like mention other stuff while we're talking about each topic?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I'll send it to
that
both
I
of you.
that
So
I'm
this is kind of the order I'll go in.
yeah that I have a few things I want to say, but I don't want to like comment about a section that we're gonna comment about later. So I wanted to like
Yeah. So if you think of
okay.
anything in between that, that's fine. That is just kind of generally I had going tears because I was thinking it was getting more intense. The girlfriend levels. I thought we would
Okay.
end on
So-
robots.
Okay. So virtual Jeff or BF games, I think those are fine because those a lot of time tend to just be about a story. They're dating sim kind of game.
Yeah, I like Mystic Messenger because there was like that twist to it
Mhm.
that you didn't know was there. So I was there for the lore.
Yeah, they have their own universe. They're not like well, you can place yourself in the character. At the end of the day, you're not the character. There's set choices and there's set boundaries that you have to abide by.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. When I played Mystic Messenger and I missed their call, I had to skip school.
There are some like Mystic Messengers that do cross the line a little bit. Mystic Messenger was something else.
Jumin Han is mine. Just kidding.
My God, would you say you did you think you were getting addicted to it? Like,
No, I didn't. I wasn't okay, so I knew other girls who were like they put money into it. I was free to play.
so would you say that's like when you
Uh,
think you're crossing the line when money exchanges hands between you and the virtual BF?
Probably.
Ooh, yeah, it is. I know some people who spent like $300 on that game.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like depending on how they spent it, I would say is the main problem.
No, Mystic Messenger doesn't have any porn, does it? It's just like romance, isn't it?
It's just a romance
Yeah.
game.
There's like
There's
soft
porn
things.
online.
There's soft things that happen, but it's not like porn.
Yeah.
It's not like that kind of stuff now.
I don't think
Mhm.
it's erotic that very much. It's mainly just it's all about the romance and it's not gacha.
Yeah.
It's literally just
It's a dating simulator, but it's a 24/7 dating simulator. Imagine if you could randomly get a call from a video game character. That's Mystic Messenger.
And
So
if
that-
you missed the call, you missed that part of the story. Just saying.
Yep. Yep. You
So-
you can go into one route or another, but depending on which calls you answer and which ones you don't answer.
yeah, so it's supposed to give you like a kind of semi-realistic dating experience of sorts, and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, maybe played it.
Girlfriend or boyfriend experience. Games.
It is very funny because Miu and I like the same character for the same reasons.
Oh, which one is your favorite?
I can't remember the name. Remember the one with the cat?
Oh
Wait,
yeah, that's
did you
him. That's
play
what I
Mystic
named.
Messenger
Yes,
too?
me too. We like the same guy.
Am I the only one who's
Sorry.
never played that game?
And those people who like 707. And I'm just like, you know what? At least that's not the one I wanted.
Oh
No,
my
you were
god.
too young.
I was too young. I'm a late bloomer. I can't help it. But would you count that like as a proper virtual kind of dating experience?
Yes, because Mystic Messenger in particular has that feature of like calling you randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Dating
Like one
sims
of
in
them is
general,
really lovely.
no. But Mystic Messenger and games like it, yes. Because again, if you miss a call, you're fucked.
Blowed.
Yeah, that's really
Blowed.
true.
Boned. Not blowed.
Yeah, and like
Oops.
most
Welcome in
people
blue.
have jobs, have like school, so they can't be on the lookout to answer those calls at any moment. So you gotta like dedicate your life to it, and that's not healthy.
Yeah,
Have your
question.
notifications on.
A welcome
Mhm.
question to chat too. Have you ever tried like a dating kind of simulator, in similar to Mystic Messenger? Are they just messages you listen to, or do you read them in these?
There's both. You get messages and you get calls.
Messages and calls.
Yep, messages and calls.
Have you played any recently? Or is it like something you drew out of, or
I
just
think
not
once I was
time?
done, I was just done.
When you
I played it once. I played it once out of curiosity, then never played it again.
Yeah, me too. One and done.
one and done?
Mhm.
Yeah, that happens sometimes with these
Yeah.
games.
That's how
Yeah.
that's how Dell sees me. One pump and she's
Ignoring
done.
I
Pretty
know
much
some
ignoring you right
people
now.
who go through it multiple times to go through every lore of every guy.
yeah. I just watched the lore on YouTube. I could not be bothered.
I was like, I like this guy, but I'm done.
Yeah, that's the thing with like a lot of these dating simulators. They're not entertaining enough for me to like do more than if there might be a very interesting character, and even then I
You're
might
saying
Google
I'm
it.
not entertaining enough.
The call at 3. Yeah, I would hate that. I don't even know if I'd pick up the phone to a real boyfriend at 3 a.m.
You ignore my calls at 3 a.m.
I ignore you
But
just
if
because I
you
don't feel
miss the
like it.
call or the message, you can use money to get that back.
Oh, so that's how the gotcha was involved? Or not gotcha, but like spending money. I never spent money on
Yeah,
it.
that's how the money spending is involved.
So I never paid attention to that. I see.
I only knew that because some girl, I was like, "How did you get through everything? Like, how'd you pick up all the calls?" And she goes, "You know, honestly, when I didn't do it, I just spent money to get those calls back."
Oh my god.
And that's how
It's
I
like
found out
Dell.
about it.
It's like Dell paying me to be on call with her. Similar to that.
Pay you to shut up, bitch.
You have okay. You have my PayPal. Come on.
I
pay.
would, I would if I actually thought you would, bitch. You just lied to me. It's like, what a fucking sucker. I can't believe they paid me. And then they
Yeah,
wouldn't shut up. I don't believe you. Okay, more like a sugar mama daddy sim. Yeah, that's the thing. They
You
are
want-
programmed to date. So would you say that the dating sim is predatory for people to spend their money? Is like, do you think it was just created as a predatory thing? Or do you think it's all part of the experience too?
I would say that the Mystic Messenger one can feel a little bit predatory with the whole if you miss the call, you have to give us money.
Yeah, that is true. Or you have to replay it from the beginning again. So yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah. I would say some options feel more optional than others because, you know, when a game like app games and stuff have pay to win, it's more like to make things quicker, not you have to pay to get this thing or to unlock this thing if you miss it. It's so I can feel how that's a bit more predatory than the basic app purchase where it's just like, oh, you need this only if you want to finish quicker. You can actually finish the game without it.
And no, I sent you the link to give me money. You can give me money to shut up.
I don't fucking believe you. I don't believe you even for a second. So, if I actually believed you would shut up, then yeah.
Sounds kind of like a coward.
How about I
Why?
pay you for your zappy code so I can shock you?
You need to download the app first, and you have
Yeah,
to set
then
it up on your phone.
next time. That's how we get banned. I shock color
No,
Luca.
I did it on my stream, and my stream was fine.
Oh, that's good. Yay. I can shock
And
color
on YouTube,
Luca.
you can also do it pretty well without any issues.
Yeah. We should do this if we hit 1,000 subs on the podcast channel. We should do that. So, guys, don't forget to sub to the Waifu Alliance podcast channel. Then I can shock color Luca. What could go wrong?
Hot toxic, and she didn't even reply to the birthday gift I sent her. Can you believe her?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was busy. Trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah, I saw it. Never replied to it.
I was getting there. Slowly. Okay. Welcome in, dreaded outcast, homie. Okay, the next talking
I have
back.
a question for you guys, really
Yeah, go.
quick. Oh,
No,
I was gonna
go,
do the
go.
same thing. So BTS came out with this game that's similar to Mystic Messenger, where you're like their manager, but they like have video calls that you can do with them, like FaceTime. And you
Yeah.
know how their
Oh.
fans are really obsessed with
Yeah, they're
them and they
rabid.
want to like. So like, do you think that is similar to the virtual?
They have to spend money on it?
Yes, they
Like,
do. To
then
get
I would
certain
say,
parts, if they want to speed up the stuff or the episodes, if they want to speed up the next episode instead of waiting, they have to pay.
can they miss it? Like, if they can they miss it similar to Mystic Messenger? Because I think
Actually,
that's
I haven't played it enough to do that.
because I think
I
that's the
just knew
part
it
of
was a
Mystic
thing.
Messenger that feels a bit like the fact that if you miss
Okay.
it, you have to spend money. If you didn't have to spend money, like let's say something happened and you missed it and you can just hear it later, that'd be fine.
Mhm.
But like if spend money to hear it after you miss it is what's scammy.
I wouldn't say
Okay, that
it's
makes sense.
automatic scammy. I would say it feels, because these are real people, a bit parasocial, definitely. Like, it's very encouraging
predatory.
parasocial behavior.
Okay. Because I was like, where would that draw the line for the virtual thing? Because then it would feel like they're actually getting FaceTime calls from like Jungkook, you know? Because a lot of girls like him.
Yeah, I feel like that's going into almost like an OnlyFans territory, because OnlyFans, if it's not
Oh.
R-rated, a lot of it is just video calls and messaging and stuff. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna be educated on OnlyFans today then. Let's go.
I
Yeah.
have a lot of things to say about OnlyFans, but for that section.
yeah, we do have an
Okay.
OnlyFans
Because-
sections, but yeah, there
because
is some
one
stuff
of us
that
three
isn't.
is actually an NSFW creator. Dell.
What? What? Welcome in, Adnit.
Hi.
I don't need a shock
that's
color.
okay.
I'm cool. I don't need a shock color, guys. I'm cool.
How does it feel to have one?
It is terrifying. It is terrifying. There are 4 levels, and I have not tested level 3 or level 4, but it is
How does
scary.
it
It is
how
scary.
does it feel?
It hurts. That's the best way that I can describe it.
Honey's being a little sus.
I'm curious.
They're like, how does it feel?
Like
Why are you saying
like-
it like that, honey?
like honey, imagine having a collar on, which at any point chat could shock you with a level 4 shock. At any point, you don't know when.
Do you
But it could
actually
happen.
have that as an option, though?
Can
Yes.
you feel what the shocks feel like before you let it happen?
Sus indeed, Lucas. Sus
Hmm?
indeed.
Like,
Sorry,
if I
honey?
wanted to know what a 4 felt like before I allowed chat to do the 4 on me,
You could.
then okay.
You could. I'm just not a bitch, so I didn't try it. And I also could
think that
not
makes you- you
voluntarily
are a
shock
bitch.
myself.
I want to know how much of a bitch I am.
Lamau.
Oh my god. So how much
Bill,
do
you
they
wanna
have to
save
pay
that?
to do a level 4 shock on your ass?
$100.
Fair.
Oh.
I think that's fair.
Can you
Because
send me
I'm-
where you got it from?
Yeah, sure.
Honey! It's getting
It just
feral
sounds
in me.
interesting.
Yeah, it's just interesting. It's just interesting. Just a little interesting, guys. Adele and shock color is very good combo. I am not. I seem sane. No, I'm not getting a shock color.
Chat.
Shocks.
How much for give me the money, and I'll buy Dell the shot collar.
Oh my god, I'm saving. I'm worried like a level 4, like you'd like piss yourself or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm
True.
wondering.
The number one is
Because I've heard dogs
too
that
bad.
pee themselves when they get shot collared.
Number two made me audibly yelp the moment
Yeah.
that it happened.
Okay.
But I did not test number 3 or number 4. So I have
To be
no
fair,
clue
Oh my
how those
god,
work.
this is so cute. I'm gonna buy
What
it.
do you
It's
mean
so
the shot collar is cute? They're corrupted by the other
Oh
two
my
husband.
god,
I
it
know,
is
right?
so
Dell, tell me
cute.
it's not cute.
Oh
Wouldn't
my
you want to wear
God.
that though?
I would want to wear this
I
every
mean-
day.
Oh my god. I guess it's kinda cute. Why is it a bat?
It's
Sounds
so
good, Luke.
cute.
It's the devil. It has little horns.
Silver horns. Oh my god.
Okay, chat. That's what we'll do. You'll give me the money and then I'll buy it for Dell.
Does chat want to know what it's like? So it's what they sent me. It's actually, it won't get me in trouble, but like, it's weird, right?
I really want one now, not gonna
Too late.
lie.
It is kind of like cute, like looking. I don't know if I specifically want one. Though it would be kind of hilarious to be able to do like whole group streams where everyone has a shot color. And funny enough.
It'd be very funny, but if we each controlled it, it'd be a disaster.
I
in the-
know.
in the
You'd just
world.
be like, I'll be like, shut the fuck up, Luca. Zap, zap, zap. Luca's like, I can't believe you shot me. Zap, 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 zap. It would go to hell really quick, honestly.
End up dying instantly. Like the moment one of us got zapped, everybody.
To be fair, I would love to have it that like each like debate team leader had a shot collar, and then when their team goes off subject, you just because you know
So,
Luca's
Dell,
trying to derail.
the professional yapper would suffer
Yeah.
exponentially.
Professional yapper, yeah, exactly. What could go wrong?
Now I'm exploring the website. I'm so sorry.
I don't say, to be fair, I'm only seeing it like as a content punishment thing. I don't understand the kink of it at all. And all wrong answers get a shock. That'd be hilarious.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, it's not my thing. I can understand why some people would be into it. Because, like, if you're into pain, like, if you're a masochist, I can see why you'd be into it.
Sus. Okay.
No, I'm not a masochist. I cry at the smallest amount of physical pain. I cry.
Shocking is not choking, and no, I'm not into choking or shocking. How did we get a
Wait, who
choking?
thinks? Wait, where's choking? Where?
Yeah, how did they?
In chat.
So trust stream, exactly. Okay. After roleplay virtual girlfriends, the next one is hologram girlfriends. There was any of you some familiar with the Hatsune Miku hologram, where the guy married an Hatsune Miku hologram?
Wait, you can do that?
I don't know if it was legal, but he was married.
I'm not
There's,
gonna lie, I love Honey's reaction of like, wait, I can do that.
there is actually a Reddit thread where it's all about being married to fictional characters. There's actual whole Reddit section about it.
Okay.
They get
If
wedding
it's not
rings
a
and
real
everything.
person, what I would say is that it's a bit insane. Not
a bit-
parasocial, just insane.
Yeah, I agree too. Because then what's powering the hologram to do things for you?
I think it's
Because
just
from my-
programmed with phrases and stuff, from my understanding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Hold
that seems
on.
like from my understanding of that, it's more powered by the person's imagination. So it'd be like dating your own imaginary girlfriend kind of thing.
Yeah, that's insane.
And apparently, it's like when I can't remember the thread's name, but from what I remember from it, guys in the threads, if you claim to be married to the same virtual girlfriend, some of them will fight about it. Cause like, no, I'm married to Saber from Fate or some shit. Like,
No, I'm married to Dell.
I just looked up this guy, and the first thing you see on the title is the man who made a hologram in Japan can no longer communicate with his virtual wife.
Yeah, it's actually kind of sad. I watched the documentary. He seemed like a nice guy, honestly. He seemed very nice, so it was a bit sad.
I was
I
trying to
love
see
how
how it
I love
worked.
how Dell was like, wow, that's kind of sad. Meanwhile, I was holding in the laughter.
No, shut the fuck. Luke is so mean.
Look, I'm toxic. That's literally my brand. Being a bitch.
What are we rating each between on the scale of sane to crazy as fuck?
I think it's fucking ballistic.
Which part is ballistic?
The dating a literal nothing, like dating a hologram that's your own imagination, or dating a
Yeah.
character.
Okay, I found one
Marrying them
section.
too. How do they
Insane.
sign the marriage certificate?
There's a section called fictosexual. I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of. That's based on Japanese, but it's literally where you're attracted to fictional characters, and you'll get married to them and stuff. And hold
Yeah, I think that's
ceremonies.
ballistic.
Oh yeah, it is. I wonder, man. I wonder if that's me.
I wonder if that's me. What do you mean?
I
Honey,
love a lot of anime characters.
Honey's just built different.
But hey, so thanks
I
for
make
watching
journal
Links.
spreads about them. I write about them in my journal. I print pictures
What?
of them. I buy plushies of them.
Are you attracted to real men though? In real life,
Um,
or real women, whatever.
Honey's like men.
yeah. It depends. As long as they're not a piece of shit, then yeah.
Yeah, because
Then you
I've
probably
actually
wouldn't be
met
into
someone in VR chat that said they have never been attracted to an in real life person, and they were like
Oh,
concerned.
really?
Yeah, because they were like they were concerned that their taste has been put to such pretty boy anime men that no man actually like looks right, like, and they hadn't been attracted to any man in real life, and I think they were 32, and they're like, yeah.
Mm.
So some people apparently aren't attracted to real people, like it pushes them so far.
So I guess basically the porn effect, but on a bigger scale.
Yeah,
Like how
it's kind of like that.
similar to how people basically, for those that don't know, for people that have never had sex, they see porn and think that's what sex is. Then when they have sex, they're disappointed by it because it's not what they wanted.
Yeah, it's because fictionally, like sex fictionally, it's why women like to read about sex a lot. Is exactly it's safe, it's exactly how you want it. It's written well, and everyone finishes, and all that sexy stuff and intense passion happens every time. But in real life, it's messy, it's embarrassing, it's can be dumb at
One and
times.
done.
Yeah, it can be
Yes.
one and done for some people.
Especially after you're with Del and she pulls it out and it's like, Del, why is it flaccid?
Because it's pointing at you. Now, continuing on.
I swear, we need Viagra for this girl.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's like some people have like consumed too much porn, too much of that kind of like or romance media can find in real life romance or sex disappointing. Is picture perfect etc. Exactly. It's similar why men become disappointed or find holding erections and sex hard, because in porn you have all the shots, you have all the beauty, but you only have that one point of view when you're having sex, and depending how you're having it, you're not seeing a lot, so there's not as much visual stimulus. Thanks, Nomi, for the follow. Welcome to the Delinquents.
Yeah, not everyone's thing looks the same
That's
as it
another
does
thing.
in the movies.
That's what I was about to mention as well. That like
Yeah.
both men and women, their things look different from person to person.
They're things.
Mhm.
Well, do you want to say it? Fine. They're genitals. Is that what you want me to say, Del?
They're genitals.
Genitals.
I was gonna say the other two words with you. Never mind.
We probably shouldn't if this goes up on YouTube. I don't know if we'll get like get in trouble for saying like wang. Just make up the goofiest ways to say it. But yeah, another thing they always leave out is body hair, because normal people have some kind of body hair, especially men.
That I'm not gonna lie. I hate body hair.
Every
That I'm not
podcast
gonna
this comes up, Lucas hated body hair.
But isn't it like a kink too that you can look up in like porn websites too?
Yeah, there are people
Yeah.
that are into body hair.
Yeah,
I'm
there is.
just I dislike how body hair feels.
Oh,
I don't mind how it
there
looks.
is a smell.
My issue is more how it feels. Like I don't
Mhm.
like I don't mind if someone has very little body hair because I can barely feel it. But when someone has a lot and you can feel it, I absolutely hate that. I'm not into it at all.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and
It
then
might
people
be.
like me, I don't care that much, honestly. As long as it's not like so much, it's crazy, you know? That makes sense.
Yeah, long as
For
not.
practical purposes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's like it's
Long
kind
as
of
it
way
look
to
like the top of your head.
Yeah, it's like just trying to way to describe that isn't so there's not so much hair, it gets in the way of activities.
Let me put it like this: if you have a jungle down there, jump off a bridge.
You know, you don't want like Austin Powers body hair, yay or nay. That's the thing. I don't think chest hair is like a problem for me, or even back hair and stuff. It's just in areas you wanna spend time in. You know what I mean?
Let's also not forget that guys also do grow hair on their little marbles.
They're
Oh,
marbles.
do they? Do they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
do they?
yeah, they do.
It's genetic. It depends, but yeah,
Okay.
for
Yeah, it
what I'm hearing.
depends, but guys more often than not will have hair down there.
Yeah, the center of the chest and like the genital region is the most common to have
You
like
can shave it
most of the
whenever
hair.
you want. Yes, but a lot of guys don't.
Yeah,
And that's
a
disgusting.
lot of guys won't actually too. A lot
Mhm.
of guys when they hear the idea of like shaving, they're like, "Oh my god!" But a razor near my balls. They're
Oh
like,
my
nope.
god, but they will do it the day before. Just kidding.
Let's just do this. Let's just cut those balls off and never see them again.
Yeah, and it's same like women
I
shaving.
believe in castration for all men.
If we want smooth eggs, do not use Nair. Nair smells like ass. Like, it smells
Does
so
I don't
it?
know
bad.
what I don't
But
know
have you
what
used
Nair.
it before?
Yeah, I have.
It removes hair. It burns off hair,
Yep.
basically.
Mm.
It smells horrible.
Are you not supposed to use that on like those products? Aren't you not supposed to use them on your sensitive parts?
Yeah, that's why they say test it. You're not allowed to. You're not supposed to use it on like open genital areas. So you're for JJ. I've not used Nair for that. So you could use it for your ball sack, but you have to know if you should
No,
test it on your skin first.
like
In
from
areas.
at least from what I know, you're not supposed to use them even on your little buddies down there with guys.
I'm
Oh,
not
You are
sure.
not.
really? I
Have you
thought
not seen that gay guy video where he used Nair to get all the hair off his butthole?
did it work?
Yeah.
You're also not supposed to do that.
Does he stand by it? Does he recommend it?
Dude, he uploaded a video of actually showing his butthole doing it.
Oh my god. What do you think it looked like? Like, was it clean?
I love you, honey. Never.
Blink, blink, blink. He swore by it, that's all I'm gonna say.
I just want to know, was it clean? Did the Nair work? Just
Did
kidding.
the network? The network. That was on YouTube once upon a time? Yes, it was on YouTube once upon a time. How did we get here from virtual girlfriends to Nair on butt?
You're the one that brought it up.
No! Thanks, Ragoose, for the 5 gifted subs. Ragoose must love the butthole talk.
I know.
Lagos.
Our
We
people.
started a fund that if someone gives me the money, I will buy Della Shaw collar.
No, fuck off.
It's cute
My
too.
butt tuck, no. You know what?
My ass
No,
is
I'm just
great.
saying Honey seems to really want one.
I'll get one, don't worry. Trust me, I'll get one.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs though, homie. Thank you. Thanks for not giving in to Luca's whims. But another
Did I
one that
show my butt
connects
on
into
stream?
further down into VTubers a bit more, but there's also CAFs where VTubers perform in holograms to give a girlfriend date experience to guests in cafes.
Hmm.
Like, it's actually them, or is it pre-recorded?
I don't know. I don't know if it's pre-recorded, but I think it is actually them.
I don't think that's crazy because it's kind of like, what if the person is like, they like them as the VTuber, but they only have the girlfriend experience option at the cafe. So it's like seeing their fave, but in that situation.
It would depend on what they say. I've never been to one of those or never seen any of
They're
those. So I
fairly
have no
new,
Yeah, me
those
too.
ones. Oh, I
I'm
forgot
gonna look
one.
this up.
like I knew they were a thing, but I don't know what services they offer.
Hmm.
Like, I know Dell would want one of Miwa saying, "Yes, Dell, you are my number one. I love you more than Luca." That would be the
She
only
says
way
that
to
all the
get her
time.
fantasy true. Uh-huh, Dell, sure.
Yeah, I just messaged you guys that I add a topic in after this one just because I forgot
We're,
about it.
we're talking about strip clubs? Peak.
Hey yo, let's
That said
go.
host clubs, god damn it.
If you get the private, just kidding.
Look, you can't read. Yeah, anything $17 based though. Dining with your body pillow. Yeah, I do think it could be very girlfriend experiency. I think that's getting close to a virtual, like what you would call a virtual girlfriend. I do think that goes under it. But I think that connects in well to host clubs, which was a topic I just added in there. But I would you say it's similar to a host club experience?
Honestly, depending on the service that they offer, yes, because a host club is very predatory and it's also very
Mm.
common that once someone stops working at a host club, they tend to date their most wealthy customer.
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, it's a very common thing in host clubs.
I know Japan is kind of crazy and it is very like, I guess predatory in a way because yeah, I don't know. It's really bad.
Yeah, they have
hmm
some old rules about it because I always wondered like how people got drawn into the host club and hostess club. And it's so weird that Japan, it's legal that they can have their own lines of credit for these people. They literally had women and men racking up
What?
credit cards through the host clubs. And that's how they get you.
What?
Yeah. I have no
Well, that's
idea how it's legal.
smart. I guess because they know a lot of people feel lonely, and then you just take advantage of that. Cause why not? That's how some people think, I think. I don't know. It's because I was watching a documentary on, like, host clubs and stuff, and then I also watched another video on, like, this girl that was obsessed with, like, a host club guy, and she genuinely thought that they were, like, together because of how kind he was.
I think that's the thing. Some of the guys push it so close to the edge of like if it's legit or not.
Both guys and girls do that kind of
Oh
stuff of
yeah,
like
yeah. The
pushing it very close.
The girls and
Yeah,
guys.
girls are very ooh. Easy. It's really I think it's really easy for girls. Well, actually, it's both. I guess it depends on who the person is that they are catering to, I get. Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Yeah, underground idols do it more than like popular idols getting with their number one fans because they never hit reach that popularity. So it makes sense
hmm
to go for their most wealthy fan.
hmm
Really? Idols do oh my god, that's like a
Yeah,
whole different world I didn't know about.
yeah, underground idols tend to do it a lot.
Wait, what are underground idols considered? I've never heard of that word.
Like not main stage. Like they're not super famous.
They do like small gigs, small clubs. There's like a whole
hmm
idol like
Imagine
mini society almost.
imagine if you know how there's a lot of singers that go to bars and clubs and stuff like that, but aren't like
Mhm.
famous?
Yeah.
That's pretty much an underground idol.
But they literally have fan clubs, people who meet and greet with them, everything. But a lot of those idols are still under contracts. Like
hmm
unlike the people in other bars, so which is another predatory thing that they have. There's a lot of predatory idol contracts too.
hmm Like the one that I have Dell under.
I'm not an idol. But But yeah,
Dell
would you?
basically is obligated to do a lot of
You're
stuff
the
for me.
virtual girlfriend. That's the contract.
Oh my god. So would you classify that more of a just a girlfriend or boyfriend experience, but because it's physically there, they're not in the virtual sense, host and hostess clubs?
I would say that because it's a lot more personal, that it's worse.
It's worse,
Yeah,
eh?
it's worse that it's personal.
Yeah, because there they can actually touch you, and like
You
they
know
can
how
make
they
you
look.
feel, and like they can make you feel a lot of things. Like I know for you, Dell, you wouldn't fall for someone that you met online, but I know that if you met someone physically
No.
and they touched you, you would probably be closer to actually feeling something for them.
Honestly, I hate physical tasks with randoms, so no, not likely. But
Well, but this wouldn't be a random person.
I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I actually do value emotional connection more than
It would
physical
it would be
presence.
like it would be like going to a date with someone.
But I can completely understand that you can get that intimacy quicker in person. Because there's like not just voice, there's not just words, there's body language, there's experiences that you just can't have virtually
Mhm.
to
And
create
like
that
that just
intimacy.
makes people fall in love a lot easier.
Yeah, I think you can definitely fall in love quicker in person because there's like so much more to go on.
Mhm.
What do you mean I'm lying, Ragoose? Come here, find me.
Somehow. Dell also she could fight. But that thing gets us to a very good topic, which is Discord relationships.
Ooh, Discord.
So
Yeah,
like, by example, Dell, have you had a long distance relationship to Discord? I don't think you have. Have you?
that's personal, Luca. That's personal.
You don't have to
Okay,
say names.
so
You
I'll
don't have to
take it
say
that
names.
I'll take it that she hasn't had one. Okay. Honey, have you had a long distance relationship through something like Discord or something like just a long distance relationship in general?
Yeah, I've had like 2.
Okay. I've had a long distance relationship as well. And like I believe that it can go a lot of ways because there's some people
Mhm.
that have online relationships but never hop on call, never share photos. And I feel like that is a bit insane. If you
Feel free to
never
Yeah,
heard
join
and
their
in,
you're
voice
so
or
Shadows.
in
never
love
know what
with
they look like.
them.
I have had a friend who have actually a couple friends who literally never heard their voice, and they dated them for
Actually,
like
now
8
that you
months.
What?
said it, you were telling me that you had a
What?
friend that like has like a long distance relationship through a guy that she met through like VR chat, and like they're planning on moving together. I remember you told me that.
There's too many stories. I need more details.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you her name through message because I don't want to dox her.
Her name. 'Cause I'm like thinking through the women I know because I know way more dudes that have done dumb stuff relationship wise on Riacha. Always
Is it
doxing.
considered wait, I guess if you guys end up um meeting each other and staying together for a while and then being long distance again, is that still now considered
I
virtual
I would
long
say that would
distance
be considered
Discord?
virtual,
Oh,
but
okay,
that'd be much
okay,
better.
okay, okay. So the friend who met someone on VR chat and
Yeah.
dated them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I remember you told me a little bit about them. They've been dating for a long time,
Oh yeah, like
and
4 years or so.
they're fully
What?
online,
Yeah,
and like they haven't met each other many times in person.
yeah. They've only met each other once, I think, in the last 2 years. I think.
Okay. Okay. Like, what do you think, honey?
Wait, so how does the story go?
What do you mean? How they met, or like,
They
or
met through
Just that
VR chat,
yeah, they
and
met
they
uh-huh.
on they
basically,
met on VR chat through mutual friends. Pretty much this friend.
And
and then
then
pretty
what
much
happened after that?
just been
They
dating through like
They were
Discord and
friends like
calls.
6 months or so, and then dated 4 years. They are still currently dating.
Okay. Wait. So in VR chat, do they do that stuff where they like get naked and
They
stuff
get
together? You know what I
naked.
mean?
No, they don't. As far as I know, they don't get naked in
Okay.
VR. Well, they
I
also
don't
talk
know.
via Discord and stuff like that,
They'll
but they
they'll
may do
said they
sexy
don't,
stuff
but I
on
a hu-
Discord.
but I
From what I've been
100% believe
told.
they've done it once. I refuse to believe they haven't.
They haven't. They do sexy stuff on Discord. As far as it's like they've been dating 4 years. I assume they've done some sexy things.
Doxing happy.
At least what
I
they've
think
told
I
me
think
from.
for me, if they met in person and then
Are-
they decide to have pursue a more like a future where they do see each other every day, I don't think it's considered that anymore.
Yeah, because they like dated like 3 years or so, but they're planning to move in with each other and stuff like that. But then they met in real life because they actually don't live in the same country, so that's why it took so
Oh
long.
my goodness.
So
Yeah.
And if they met 4 years ago, that's during COVID as well, right?
yeah, that was another reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually met up on
Yeah.
that friend trip I took with a bunch of people of my friends. So everyone was like, "Whoo, let's hope they don't like hate each other. This will be awkward." Gonna have to take sides mid trip.
Wow. Imagine just people start fighting.
Yeah, they were just time fighting. Turns out he was a creepy fuck. Too bad, so
no,
sad.
Oh, you should have asked. You should have asked them if they would let you join the orgy. Come on.
And him. Yeah, that's the thing. Most people, there has been some long distance VR chat relationships I've seen work out, but usually they do move in with each other with 1 to 2 years. But this friend, they were long distance so long because of mainly COVID, and I
Mhm.
think they're the most long distance I've seen a couple like as far away from each other because one lives in Europe and one lives near my neck of the woods. So.
Hmm.
In New
Wait, I have a
Zealand.
friend. So I have a friend that met her boyfriend through Valorant, and
What a
I
what a
don't know
start!
if they
What a
sent.
start to a relationship.
Valorant, he's toxic. Cut him loose.
And I don't know if they video chat with each other. I didn't ask that because I felt like it was personal, but she doesn't have any intention of meeting him in real life. So
What?
I would then call that a virtual boyfriend
Yeah, I
because
would say
there's
that's
no
100%
intention to like physically meet.
Yeah,
It's just all yeah.
I've met quite a few people like that. I would definitely say that's virtual
Really?
with no intent. Yes, I call it living in the fantasy relationship more than anything. But a lot of guys I see, some girls, but a lot of guys I see, especially in VR and online, they only want a virtual relationship because it's all
No,
the
is that how you?
bonuses of a
No,
relationship,
is
none of the
that how you see
baggage.
our relationship?
You are my baggage, even virtually. I'm
Just
such a
call me
charmer,
faggot when
obviously.
when I'm literally like lighter than her. How fucking toxic! I'll have you know that I weigh 50
They are happy and
kilograms.
doing well. Yay! That's great. I'm glad they're happy. Sometimes it does work out, but I do think you need to have the intention of it not just be virtual. I think soon
I've
as you have
talked
the
about this
intention to
story
meet,
before,
you're in the land of something a bit more serious.
but like there was this girl that I was dating that was in the U.S. I was gonna move to the U.S. to live with her, but we broke up because she was living with her roommate, and I told her I don't want to live with you and your roommate. So find another apartment. I'll send you money to help you rent out the place, and then basically I'll move to that place with you. And she just refused to do it.
What?
Yep, she just refused to do it. I don't remember what excuse she said because it's been a long time ago, but she just would refuse to run that risk. Meanwhile, I'm there, moving to a literal different country, and she
That
wasn't
is
able to. And she wasn't able to move to another apartment in the same city. That the reason why I was doing it was because she was born in that city. She had never left that city. So all her family and friends are all in that city. And I was like, I am fine with moving there. So I started getting everything ready for that. But she refused to move to a different apartment.
That is
And I was just like,
insane.
Yeah.
fuck that.
Honestly, Saber, I had the
Fuck that.
same thought when I first heard this story. Was like, sounds like the roommate was a side piece, but I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's
could
what
just
I was thinking. Or
yes,
like,
I
the
don't know
plan B.
because like it'd be so weird if the roommate was a side piece. Imagine I come over there and it's like, the fuck is your like? How the fuck do you plan on cheating on me with the roommate when we live in the same place?
Wait for you to leave. But very weird affection to their actual apartments. So I paid rental costs and remove state. She paid me back. Oh, that's very sweet of you,
yeah,
Frank.
some people do. Or some people, they've been at apartments for so long that you can't find a rent like that again anywhere.
America is a weird place. To be fair, I kind of understand that since going through COVID here, rents are crazy.
COVID
Yeah.
ruined the place that I live at. They basically sold everything off to foreigners, and everything just hiked up in price like double.
Oh my god.
Ours is
Yeah,
just good old
basically.
fashioned housing crisis. No houses, so everything's expensive.
Yep.
Or houses are
Like,
too expensive. You can't afford the houses.
it's crazy to think about that. Before I started VTubing, there was a time where I was well, I was VTubing at the time, but very casually. I was very close to buying a house, but my company crashed. It's kind of crazy to think about.
And having enough
That
money
is
to buy a house.
crazy.
Like, there's an alternate timeline where my company didn't crash, and I live in a house and have
Ugh.
a high-paying job. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy alternate timeline.
Ultimate
Mhm.
timeline where we aren't failures.
There's also an alternate timeline where I moved to Spain.
Okay.
Ooh.
So would you count, would you say there's like a certain point with Discord girlfriends or, online
Yeah, there's a
girlfriends
certain
where
point
it starts
that makes
virtual
it
but
real.
ends?
Mm-hmm.
It can become like an actual relationship.
Yeah, I would say there's a point where a relationship can become real when you go visit each other very often, or you finally move in together.
So you wouldn't
Yep.
count the a long distance relationship real until you meet in person.
Yeah, until you meet in person, like I would still count it as a relationship, but like I wouldn't have a lot of trust in it till that happened.
Mm.
I think after the first time and then wait a bit. Because I feel like when you have talked to each other for so long over like Discord or something, then you meet each other, it's like a different experience.
I
So
have
some
a
people
friend
need time to absorb
who
Mm.
like
dated for a year
what they
or more.
want.
They
Uh-huh.
met them IRL. They broke up with them because they just did not find them attractive in the least in person.
Yeah, that's the other thing I'm worried about. Then that was just virtual then at
Mm.
Yeah,
that point.
like basically they
Yeah.
had seen what they looked like. They've been on face calls before, etc. But the one that they met in person, she was like, "I don't find you attractive at all."
What if
Like
my thought was like,
she just
he smells like
couldn't
beta
be into
male
it.
or something? It's like
To
his
be honest,
pheromones off.
to be honest, she's the more submissive type, so she would like a more dominant partner. So that
Okay.
could also very well be it.
That's
That
what
he was very
honestly,
unique
that's
in
what great to see.
person.
I do think like you have to hope the person is honest with you because I do know a lot of people. One of the problems is they act very differently online than they are in real life.
Yes, I
Being
heard
more
that so
shy,
much about
yeah,
people.
and repressed
For
and
all you know, though, I'm just someone else. Who knows?
because
I
I'm
could be a
mostly likely
completely different
lucky. I'm
person.
just a little shyer in real life, but from what all my friends said, I was pretty similar, the same almost. So, but some people are very different. Like,
I know there are certain aspects of my personality that would probably give people a shock.
Oh, really?
you shock me every
I
Yeah,
think
day.
I'm more quiet in real life unless I know you.
Mm.
like
I
I'm
think
very
that
loud and rambunctious. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, I think that is semi-normal for a lot of people, but for some people that doesn't go away. They'll sit there in complete silence because
Mm.
they're not confident to talk.
Yeah, like I'm very loud and rambunctious, but like I can also be very professional when I'm in a public place. And then there's also when I'm on more my masculine persona. I also, while I'm the same person, I still look and talk differently when I'm doing that.
Oh, I
So I
have a
feel like those
question
things can be like,
after Lucas, sorry.
go ahead.
What if okay, so what if it's someone that has a real life partner, but then they also decide to have like a Discord partner?
Oh, that's just
Does that make
emotional
sense?
cheating,
Yeah,
100%.
I'll just call that a cunt.
Okay. So that's not a virtual that virtual person is not a virtual like boyfriend
It
then, right?
I
Or would
guess
it
they
would it
would
are,
be
count
but
under
they
that
are a
line?
virtual cunt.
it would be virtual cheating, which is still cheating because it would
Yeah.
be emotionally having feelings for someone else.
Yeah, I would say it's
Okay.
emotion shitty. And I would say hold on to your fucking boyfriends and girlfriends because the amount of fucking people I've seen on VR games, if they play VR games or spend too much time on Discord, I see cheating on their spouses by saying, oh, but I'm in a poly relationship. Or it's open, kinda, sort of. It's ridiculous. I've pulled up so many
They'll
That's
guys.
crazy.
they're losing it after Miwa cheated on her.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I've never been the same. I've never been the same after
After
that.
Miwa went like, Del, meet Luca, she's great, and I just stole Miwa away from her. She's
Can't
never
hold of someone I never had, baby. But yeah, just be aware of that. But it's why my friends, guy friends that play VR, said if they dated a girl that plays VR, they would be so much more nervous because they've literally sat in rooms where the girls are literally going, "Oh, my boyfriend just joined. I better stop virtually sucking this guy's dick." And
What? No fucking
yeah, and they'll
way.
just they're. I've sat around girls where they're literally just laughing about cheating, like
Let's be
online.
That's
honest.
insane.
If someone dated me, they'd be in constant anxiety because I'm such a flirt. They would have to have like a godly amount of confidence.
I feel like that's my only major turnoff is someone who's too flirty. Like I can't do it. I
For anyone that wonders if Dell and I would work as a couple, another reason as to why
yeah,
we would
yeah.
never work.
I like like a kind of like more reserved person in
Soy
public.
una puta
I
básicamente.
yeah.
Debajo de sus ojos.
Hey Coopery, I'm assuming Lucas speaking Spanish to them.
Don't worry about it, Dell.
Okay, I don't worry. I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
I just
Alright,
basically
my
said you see me
boy.
as a slut.
Oh my god. But I think what the fuck was I gonna say? Lucas distracted me. Fuck.
How about role play partner? How about someone that is in a relationship but they have a role play partner that is a romantic role play partner? Is that different or is that the same?
I
I
think
would
that's
say the
virtual.
same.
I would say the only way it's not their account is if their partner knows. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
like
and they're
that would
both
be
aware
the
of it.
only way, but that would be just something that they discuss. Like by example, you know how there's some relationships where one person is asexual and the other isn't,
Mhm.
and they will be open to the other person having sexual relationships with other people purely for that, but like not anything beyond that.
Nah, now I'm terrified of losing a
Okay.
girlfriend to to her Roblox boyfriend. People do use
Yeah,
Roblox to
let's
cheat,
be
funnily
honest,
enough.
chat. If
Wait,
you ever
people
have a
do use
girlfriend or you ever
Roblox?
get
Oh
or you
yeah,
ever
Jade
get
opened
something,
my
I'll steal
eyes
them away.
to that every community has erotic
What the
roleplay
fucking
sections.
Roblox?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Oh, I streamed Roblox
god.
for a little bit and I quit because the kids were driving me crazy. But there was so many random adults on there just being weird. It was odd.
I know they do that in Final Fantasy, but goddamn.
Overwatch even has a community
Lagos,
like
is
that.
that you?
But I would say that's the thing. Apparently, on relationships breaking down due to online cheating is on the rise. So it's sadly not
Mhm.
getting any better. And it's not even just from like online dating apps. It's literally from online relationships because people can find it so easy just to have a whole different life online.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you can have multiple different lives online. Like the other people don't have to know. So you can technically, if you had the
That's kind of what I'm
time,
also even doing
date
with the
multiple
Prince
people
model.
at the same time.
Like, my whole
Huh?
idea for that is to just have it be its own identity to a certain degree.
Speaking of multiple people online, in VR chat, it's common for a lot of people to try and have harems. I've
Oh
run
my
into a
god.
couple girls with multiple boyfriends, and they would split up their days of the week with them.
What?
Let
A
me
couple
guess,
guys, but a lot of
that
girls.
was you, though. Mhm. Yep, let me guess, that was you.
No, I can't even. I just want one guy, just one hobo for me to love.
One guy?
Oh,
Does
girl,
No.
she
I would go
have
for a
like
hobo
a
girl.
Straight
planner?
in
What
Pride
the
Month?
fuck?
Yeah, but yeah, she literally
Ew.
had a schedule for her
Ew.
boyfriends.
Oh my god. What the fucking fuck?
That's called being a hoe. Yeah, exactly. And if it's a guy, that's what we call also being a hoe. That's like that's
Wait,
I dislike both
wait,
equally
no.
for sure.
Do I have a VTuber harem if I hang out with my wives on certain days? Like, by example, Kira always gets my Thursdays. Like, do I have a harem of wives?
They have to agree to
Hmm.
be in the harem.
Do they agree?
They're all
Nah,
married
they
to me,
agree the
so I
moment they
guess.
talk to you.
True.
Oh my
Like, what's the word?
god.
I risked up honey, so I risked up honey instantly. She even calls me strawberry.
No, people.
Yeah,
Okay,
look at the little strawberry.
the kind of
See?
people that
Easy.
stay on VR chat all day, they're on there cause they're bored without VR chat. VR chat is a social game with VR mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
You know,
being able to go to bars and stuff like that, but without the worry of being judged.
Yeah, and you can be a hot chick or a hot guy quite easily. VTubing
That
what
too.
glims.
the first person in the VTubing community that took me to VR
Can
chat
be
took
really
off his
cool.
clothes.
Of course.
Took off all his clothes and showed me his anime dick, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh my god.
Honey, honey, don't dox me like that. Come on.
When I bring Luca on VR chat for the first time, we just got drunk with my friends.
Really? That sounds
We
for fun. What the
we still
fuck?
stay.
We had some drinks.
Yeah, but I didn't get drunk. I never get drunk.
Oh,
What,
I got a
Ragos? What
little
do you want me
drunk.
to be honest about?
Did
Didn't
they?
like how
Oh,
it looked?
no, I just have high alcohol tolerance still. I'm built
Oh my
different. I'm
god.
built better. I'm more superior. Rar.
It can be.
I just
VR
smashed my
chat
hand
can be a lot of fun. There is just some shady stuff in there. I would not deter someone from trying it out. It can be fun, and I think it is also a good confident booster. Just don't get
Oh,
lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce, guys.
speaking
Ragos,
of
there was
being
no
Dell in
vein.
VR, I rizzed her up on the second day that I was in VR with her. She asked me to marry her on the second date. Can you believe her,
Oh my
chat?
god, no way. Wait,
My
did you guys
riz,
have a
un-
did you guys
my
have a
riz,
wedding?
unstoppable.
People do have VR chat weddings,
She
but
met,
it doesn't happen as much as it used to. It used to happen all the time when I started playing. Used to go to a wedding world, and there'll always be a wedding happening. Now it never happens. People too serious.
mm.
Darn.
Yep. People had VR chat families. There was Knuckles as far as the eye could see.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Good times.
You're a
Good
good
times.
idea.
I've only heard about two things, and it's crazy stuff and the e-sex part. I didn't hear about that part.
Oh yeah, that's old fashioned VR chat, because VR chat crazy did not start as a porn place. It was just memes. Memes on memes on memes. And then
No, and now there's love sense support for VR chat. Kind of crazy world.
and you won't find adults
Right?
in the open world because it's riddled with Oculus Quest kids. So they're all in private world, so it's a bit harder to socialize now. Get some more VR hoes
That is
in an
also
hour.
true.
Oh my god, I used to. That's actually the kind of content I used to do, because I was a VR chat streamer after I was an art streamer, like years ago.
Before she became a drama tuber, her
Yeah.
most popular vids were her VR chat shit.
And I actually did one where I'd go up to like people try and riz them. I had a kiss cam, and I'd be like, just go up to them with camera and it's like, now kiss, guys, and they'd kiss sometimes. Or I'd just do memes. What was old Arundel cooking memes? Or I would go up to people and just do random riz lines and dumb stuff. Hashing
Sounds so
strangers.
funny.
If they say no, I walk away. That's the joke. It's just supposed to be like a kiss cam at a show. like at a baseball
Show,
game.
show me on the doll where Dale touched you.
Oh my god. There's a furry
Just
section.
here,
Oh my
here, and
god.
here.
It used to be a lot of memes. I actually was working on my first VR chat gaming video in a long time, going around as Chibi Dell, and if someone talked to me, I would accuse them of needing the lolly police, so, and I'd try and arrest them.
No. Although, speaking of Dell's channel, we do have the VTuber girlfriend experience. Like, Dell, would you consider yourself offering the girlfriend experience with your channel?
Huh?
That's a long pause.
I didn't hear what they said.
Would you consider your channel as one that's offering the VTuber girlfriend experience?
No. My channel
Why not?
offers the annoying older sibling experience. Or the bestie experience.
Wait, what's the girlfriend experience like? I haven't been into those channels yet.
Yeah, they like do kisses and be sweet to them and stuff, right? And you have to
Let's see here.
treat
Let me get
them
into
like a
character.
spouse, kind of?
Let's see here.
I don't know the full things of it.
I know like some people record voice
Chad.
packs.
How are you doing today?
Oh,
Did
yeah, they
you have
do a
good
lot of voice
morning?
packs. Yeah, they do.
Did you sleep well? Oh, you had a hard day, honey. Come here and give me a kiss. Oh, you're so cute. I like it when you smile like that. Tell me, did you have a fun day? Or, I see. Tell me, what would you like?
Hey, Prince David.
That we could talk about a good couple of things. That I had a very nice day today. I cooked up some pasta.
As you can
with a
see,
nice
ASMR tubers
meal.
do it a lot.
There
Comes
we
naturally
go.
like water.
I got into character.
Yeah. Luca
The funny
being
thing is
nice.
The funny thing is that I've never done that.
Luca's never nice.
Freestyle roleplay, let's go.
But yeah, the problem with girlfriend experience, it can make you feel way too close to the streamer, and they can take advantage of you, or you can become reliant on them, or you get way too heavily invested into the person giving you that experience.
Mhm.
So that is the problem.
Especially, I see that, especially if they charge for their time.
Yeah, because the idea with girlfriend experience is usually they give you more of the experience for X amount of money you give.
Chat. For
Mhm.
$100, I have a 5-minute date with you. There you go.
There is actually some people, there's some female streamers, not even VTubers, who do that. They have
Yeah.
like webcam dates with their top donators. There was like this awkward one where they just sat there in complete silence for the entire
Did they just
Wow.
stare at each other?
Yes. She looked really unimpressed. He didn't say anything, and yep, that was the entire thing.
Now, one question, Del, would you think that I give the girlfriend experience?
I think you give the abusive girlfriend experience. Oh my god. Honestly, only thing I truly think you give is dominatrix.
Yeah, I agree. You give dominatrix experience.
Yeah. Honestly,
with the shock collar. I'm just kidding.
Totally.
Well, the shock collar is more submissive, to be honest.
Packs for like $100, so be my online girlfriend line, send me good morning or good night messages, words of encouragement, kind of normal friendly chat, and sometimes do more adult content. Yes, only fangirls do some of it like that too, because they actually offer direct messaging too. It's also on some people's Patreon as rewards.
Like Del's Patreon, which you can go check out right now on the link
Stop
below.
telling people things. They all think there's gooning there. They all think there's gooning.
Are you gooning there?
No, like that's the thing. I don't even get too much extra. I don't even get extra art over there at the moment. It's mainly just posting videos, early content, and like sneak peeks. And Lucas is like, "There's porn. I swear to God, there's porn."
Imagine posting lewd art.
Yeah, that's Lucas. Go to Lucas for gooning.
It'd be very
Lucas starts
funny
to
if
slowly take off her
it
clothes. Just kidding.
it'd be very funny if Dell
I
edited
wish
the
I was
video.
kidding.
He
I
just
get
put it
flashbang on
in
their
this.
Twitter all the time by their tits. I swear to God.
I'm just gonna do one
Luca,
small
don't you
little thing.
fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. I said, don't you fuck.
Yeah,
I'll turn off
slide,
your
just
model.
slide.
I'll turn off your. That's fucking. Oh my God! I thought it
The
meant.
bunnies are covering you. The bunnies are covering you. It's okay.
My fucking. Fuck off, Luca.
Don't worry, this model cannot get naked.
So they
This model is
say.
literally unable to get naked.
So they say. I
It is
I
literally
fucking never
unable to
believe
get
Luca.
naked.
I
It is
never
literally unable to get
believe.
naked.
People who
Patreon.
believe Luca are fools. Okay.
Like,
Wait, I have a question though for the VTuber girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
Is it only when they start putting money in, just like uh the virtual games, or is it if they keep going all the time
Okay,
I
that's
would
the
for
thing.
the
say
experience?
I would say you're giving
But-
very light girlfriend-esque if you do it through an entire chat, but I would say you're not fully doing girlfriend experience unless you give more to be paid. Like, because the whole way it works is you give them more. If they give you money or whatever, you rise them above the average Joe in the chat for more of a girlfriend experience. So I would say if you
my
just, oh, here's a kiss to everyone in chat, it's not as bad, I would say.
my opinion for this
Okay.
is that if you do it as a streamer, it's one thing, but then like using myself as an example, on my Patreon, you can see full audios that are like I don't know what word to use for YouTube, so let's say exotic, that are very much intimate, and that you could consider a girlfriend experience kind of thing, because people are being more intimate in that. And then there's even tiers that I have where I can give you a custom script. So that I would say is very much kind of in the line, like very blurry line of how things are.
Okay. I
That
guess
is,
it's like a taste of what it would be like if they did have that girlfriend experience.
Hmm.
yeah,
Like
that's the
in my
Okay.
thing.
case, the theme that I'm under is not so much girlfriend more than mistress or dominatrix, as Del said, but
Mm.
like there are people that do offer the specific submissive girlfriend experience and sell it that way, which I don't think is bad, but it can cross the line a little bit when we get to, by example, messages and dating sessions, which is something that happens a lot in OnlyFans or Fansly. This is something that Dell might not be very familiar with. Honey, I don't think has any idea, but Fansly and OnlyFans have a function where you can get links and notifications as messages. Like,
Wait, what do
hey,
the links go to?
whatever your username is, here's a new video I uploaded. Go watch it. And sometimes they will, for certain tiers, you will get to message them.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that.
Okay.
I'm also aware that, like, so there's been some controversy on the thing that a lot of OnlyFans girls, to make more intimate relationships with the guys that they DM that have access to them, they use AI or freelance people to create more intimate conversations with these people, but it's not actually them talking to them. It's like
Let's see
bots
here.
or
Fiverr,
Crazy.
OnlyFans chatter. Let's see here. OnlyFans chatter service. I will talk with people on your OnlyFans for $8.
Yep.
And they will basically talk with your fans for $8 and basically entice them to donate you more money.
That's how it works?
Yep.
And it worked. Yep. There's a
Wait,
lot of
is
people that basically fall for it and spend money on it.
Fansly and OnlyFans the same thing, or are they very different in that sense?
They're different websites, but they're pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, Fansly just points a little bit more towards streaming, and that's it, than OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yep, pretty much money well spent. That's a thing a lot of people talk about, that you don't even know if the OnlyFans girls you're talking to is the OnlyFans girls. But honestly, if they have
Yeah,
more than like 100 people they're DMing, you aren't talking to them. You're talking to a bot.
but whenever you're messaging me, you could be actually talking to a bot or to some person that I hired in a different country.
You know, fancy speak. But yeah,
Do you guys think the people who do OnlyFans use those bots too?
A few amount, yes. Not everyone, but the bigger ones do tend to use them.
yeah, because
Like
it's
even
impossible almost to
I'm
keep
not
up with all the messages.
I'm not gonna say any names, but I do know some VTubers that are on Fansly. Not at the AI bot level, but have basically things that send regular messages to their community members just to get them more hooked on their content.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're in like an OnlyFans VR girlfriend streamer section here, kind of. But yes, I have met quite a few, and some of that are still active streamers that make personal relationships with their viewers to try and get donations. There was like a very infamous one that I actually met in VR chat. Even though she
That
only had
also does
30 viewers or so, she had ridiculous donations. Like one of her donators had given her $15,000 over 2 years. Even though
Yeah.
Oh my god,
yeah,
what?
and it's
Yeah,
because
if
she
you
would
donate $5 to Dell right now, I'll give you a kiss.
and it's because she would make personal relationships with them. She would talk to them and always go that maybe we can be together, maybe we could date, blah blah blah. Oh, I'll show you my real voice for money, blah. And like she would like string them all along like that, and then she would treat them like they were her white knight if someone like betrayed her in her mind. And she always had ridiculous donations.
I think that's one big difference between me and a lot of girlfriend experience kind of people. That I've made it pretty clear that I'm not dating my chat ever.
That's the thing. Some streamers do think they can say anything if it gets them the payday, because it's not real.
Really?
She also would ask.
I feel like it's even worse if you're a streamer.
Yeah, a normal person would definitely feel so, but some people really don't. Like this chick would literally make up that she needs grocery money or whatever, and they would give her money, and she would be like, "Oh, my life's so hard, needing a job. You should donate me money so I don't need to have a job, guys." All under 30 viewers, and they do donate her that much. It's insane.
Yeah. It is so hard to like get a 9 to 5 job or like to even work that. I mean, like, look at me, I'm so delicate. You don't. That's not.
That sounds very delicate. But yeah, that was something they played into. That's a very common one, which is Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, Luca needs money.
The police.
Please.
I'm about to
9
run
to
them
5
down
so
for this
hard.
thing. But yeah, that is something they would play into. How delicate they are, how fragile they are, how lost without you they are. Because I don't want to say, like, this isn't meant to be mean in any way, but an actual tactic is a lot of guys like to feel useful. And if they don't have a girlfriend and stuff, they don't feel that. So a lot of these streamers prey on the fact that by giving money or giving help to these delicate and useless women, they feel very special. They feel like they are taking care of them, that they're supporting them. And it feels like a void that a wife would actually feel, kind of thing, where they're helping them. And they completely prey upon that.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
what? This is so true. I know this, but in real life. I know a girl that was like really fucked up to a guy like that in real life. So I agree.
Yeah. That's the thing. Fucked up people exist everywhere. It's just like, in some of these situations, they have easier access to find more prey. It's the same. I met a few dudes who do that too, like where they like streamer dudes. There was one guy, he had a girlfriend and he only had 15 viewers or something, and he literally like just strung along like 5 different girls to donate to him money and stuff like that.
What?
And he was like, "Oh, don't tell them I have a girlfriend." And I'm like,
Wait,
"Fuck
what would he
off!
say
I
to get
telling
them
them."
to donate? The same thing?
Yeah, he would be telling them similar things. "Oh, I just want to like make it as a streamer. It means so much that you support me. Oh, no other girl has supported me like you do. That's amazing. It's like you're just so special and kind and all this bullshit." And I'd be like,
No.
and I went out of my
You're so
way to tell one of them that
special.
he had a girlfriend.
And
You know what was worse? His girlfriend paid all their rent while he was jobless
What?
and paid everything for
that
him.
I feel like I'd be that dumb bitch if I liked the guy enough, the person
Yeah.
enough.
I found out 2 years later that she left him for a woman. I was like, "Oh, pog!" Revenge.
Yeah.
Get it, queen. But yeah,
no.
but that's the thing. It happens on both sides though, because as a lot of people don't like to admit, a lot of male like people, their top donators are women, especially with VTubers. Are AI
Mhm.
bots better or worse than the future wave of sex bots? We're not at the sex bots yet. That's at the end. We
Yeah,
have to let it.
yeah, we'll touch
That
we'll
sounds
touch on that later.
painful.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a lot of people will sell that like
But I have to go to the bathroom.
interpersonal
Be right back.
connection. No worries. A lot of people will sell that interpersonal connection to try and get people to donate more, to support them more, to create a relationship. Some go with just a friendship, but some see things for maybe more. Like, for example, let's say that uh let's say that I'm here with chat and I go, "Hey chat." Oh, let me get into character here. "Hey chat. I've missed you so much. Like, I've had such a hard day today and like I really really missed you. Who honey, I'm going to use your name.
Okay.
Honey, thank you for coming to stream today. I really missed you. That you're just so nice. I I love seeing you on chat. And it always just makes me so happy. And I really, really, really do like the fact that you always come by. I mean, you're here always the moment that I start. And I really, really appreciate it. Mwah. Stuff like that. Basically, you see how I'm building the interpersonal connection by singling her out and saying stuff that I like about her, especially. Like, to use someone that's actually in chat and that just typed there. For example, "Oh, Prince David. Oh, my Prince Charming. How are you doing, sweetie? Have you had a good day today? I hope work wasn't too stressful. That, if it was, I hope that I can help relieve that stress. They work so hard, and I can imagine that it can be quite difficult to be so strong all the time. But it's okay. You can trust in me and be a little softer, not having to worry about things, you know? Because I'm here for you. Mm. Just be a good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. That's all you need to do. Okay? Mm. Stuff like that. Adam, also, behave.
A kitty.
Yeah, Adam is being a gremlin.
Okay, so that would be okay, that makes a lot of sense then. That is
Mhm.
crazy. I didn't know that it could be like that. Maybe I need to explore more.
What could be like what?
I feel uncomfortable now. Basically, I made an example of what someone creating a relationship with a chatter kind of is. I used Honey as an
Mhm.
example, and I used David as well.
Okay.
Ah.
But yeah, pretty much girlfriend experience is usually seen as exploiting a relationship, I guess, or the
Yeah,
illusion of
like
one.
for you that wasn't here. Let's see who Del, who do you want me to use from the chat as an example? Say a
Volunteer.
name.
Someone in chat volunteer to be Luca's victim.
Anybody interested?
Fella wants to be the villain. Well, I mean the victim.
Okay, please.
Please, God,
Okay.
Please, God, I'm
please.
begging you.
Let me get into character.
Don't forget to follow Luca and Honey, guys. To be the
Hey,
victims.
fella. How are you doing, honey? Thanks for coming by. But I missed chat so much. That I had such a just stressful day today. That my boss was so mean to me. Like, I was doing inventory, right? And like, I accidentally scanned one thing wrong. And he made me redo the entire thing. So like, seeing you here, fella, every time I go live makes me so happy that, I don't know, it just kind of makes me feel less alone, you know? It makes me feel loved. And I really, really appreciate that, honey. Mm, mm, mm. So, just know that I appreciate you, okay? And I know life can be stressful for you too. So, whenever you're here, just feel free to relax and take it easy, okay? You don't need to be strong here. You don't need to be stressed out. You can just be yourself. Just be a good boy for me. Mm, mm, mm.
Luca can't help but calling
Good
people
boy,
good boy.
fella. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Mm.
I told Luca that they would get more if they were nice to people, and they're like, I refuse. I was like, what the fuck?
She's like, time to get pegged today. That's what
Yeah,
Luca
that's-
says.
I heard you came
There's
in
that,
for
Luca,
a
and you heard
pegging.
it.
Look, I could be nice.
Be a good boy
But
and get that
I'm a
pegging.
Cunt. I'm aware.
Well,
Hey,
this is
dog.
going to be difficult to explain.
This actually has a point in the podcast. I swear to God, we're talking about the girlfriend experience and VTube being part of virtual girlfriends. So Luca was doing an example for chat.
Yeah, but I'm an ASMR artist, and I'm also a voice actress. So for me, just playing the character is easy.
Yeah.
And like, a lot of people will do that and build that relationship with all their viewers, basically. Point them out, even the smallest thing. And like, when someone gives a sub or does something like that, they give them extra attention. The more you give, the more special treatment you get.
I have a question. If it's a streamer doing, wait, is it wrong or is it not wrong? If
It's a
it's
bit
only strictly on the
parasocial.
stream.
It's not wrong, but it's parasocial and can be a little bit weird.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Okay.
It's not particularly wrong. I would say the only time it's like wrong is when you're actually making one-on-one personal friendships with these people to try and get money from them. Like, if you're actually like going
I
into...
would say it's wrong if you promise them something.
Yeah.
Like, by example, like, I like you more than I like the others, and being like, like hinting at a possible relationship and doing that with everybody.
Yeah. And like I've seen some situations where they like guilt trip people privately, like, oh my god, I need money because XYZ, my life is so, and they just try and guilt trip them instead of just using the streaming as it is. I would say that's when it's crossed the line.
No, I lost my YouTube partnership. I need.
Sucks to suck, bitch.
Could you please give me some money,
Sucks to
please?
suck. Skill issue.
Did you just tell me to kill myself?
I
Crazy.
said skill issue. Oh my fucking god.
No.
Then they're like, yeah, pay me or I'll cancel you. Yeah, it depends on the. I think there's just boundaries. The problem
Time to
is
press
the problem why
script
this
button.
happens is
Script
because
button pressed.
a lot of these like steps are close to each other. So some people accidentally go over these lines, and some people do it on purpose, and that's why it's like difficult. Like, there was an
Meanwhile,
ASMR streamer that got cancelled because they were like treated all their top donators better. They were guilting people. They lied about a couple
Wait,
things, and they
what?
got them to pay for their car or something. To buy them a
Wait,
car.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of car
flat.
was it? Just
I'm literally
curious.
flat.
I don't think they
What
said.
year was it? What car was
What
it?
car was it? But like, I don't remember exactly why he was cancelled, but there was like some weird stuff about that. Oh, but hey,
That is
Checo
insane.
Master, thanks for the follow. The entire time he had a girlfriend, of course, but I don't think that was super like important to the cancelling, but it is information. So, Booba
Oh
look
my
kind of small.
Can you,
god.
This is my flat model next to Chibidale. This
no,
is my flattest model.
can you confirm
Seriously,
for the chat that I'm flat?
you're not. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
I am literally flat. Honey, can you confirm for chat that I'm flat?
Yeah, you're 2D flat.
You need to stop lying for her,
I'm
okay?
flat in general. I'm
In
about to send
general,
I'm about to send this bitch a photo of my chest just for her to see that
It's
I'm
because
flat.
there's
I've
like
only seen your legs. I like them.
there is like a
Thank you.
psychological level. It's not even just being down bad, because that is like kind of the problem. I feel like thirsty is a bit more honest with what they get, but when it comes to actually filling emotional holes with these similar virtual girlfriends, it's more complicated.
Yeah, like what it is feeling that emotional hole. Like for those that I did it for, imagine you're someone that doesn't have a relationship, or your girlfriend just broke up with you, or just straight up don't have a lot of people in your life. Imagine getting positive reinforcement that you just haven't gotten in a while, or maybe never have gotten. You basically become kind of hooked to that person filling that void inside
Yeah.
your heart.
Is
And
that like a cult then? I'm just kidding.
some streamers treat their
It,
like
well,
communities like a
well,
cult a little bit,
it,
yeah.
it
They
is it
mean,
is
but
called a
it's
cult following for a reason.
but yeah, and that's the thing, like for men and women, once you understand like a certain type of people, because lonely people have some things in common, man or woman, once the person understands how to fill that hole a little bit, it makes it so much easier. Like personally, I know a couple ways to compliment men based on very similar uh holes they have in their lives. Like a lot of guys online want to feel useful. So when I'm embarrassing my guy friends, I'm always like, "Oh, thank you so much. You're always so helpful and strong. It's so great to have such a strong man around." And they're just like, "I know you're being sarcastic, but thank you." And then like like I'll do that because it works, and they hate it, but it does work. It makes them feel good. And they're just like, "Fuck you. Fuck you." But
Yeah,
thank
meanwhile,
you.
I prefer my men weak, frail, and feminized.
Weak, frail, feminized. Oh my fucking god. But like, there's like simple little things. Once you understand what someone kind of wants, a lot of people can use that to manipulate people, and that's kind of where the dirty line goes. When does it turn into manipulation?
When you
You
know
know,
you can take more.
it would be very funny if for like a month I just switched up my brand publicly, like on stream, and just became super nice.
You should just do your subathon is like, as long as I'm getting paid, I'm nice, and then you're just like the Finstar of but being nice. So as long as they pay, you're nice.
Oh my god, they have
Lamau.
to pay you to be nice. That is Oh no,
Like,
wait, you already have the shot
like,
caller. Never mind.
Well, that is the thing. Like, it can be
imagine
lots of
someone
different holes,
doesn't.
because a lot of people have parental issues, like mother or father issues. A lot of people from, like, I pointed out with one of my fatherless videos on my main channel, is that a lot of people are actually looking to fill some sort of hole, a parental hole, from these streaming relationships too. Especially with
That's
the
what I do
kids.
for Dell.
I'd kill my... No, no, I'm not gonna...
See, I'm the perfect parent. I make her want to off herself.
Might be better than a bear. Well, but better than a bear.
Oh god, oh
Wait, would
Ken.
that be also
You're
like
so much
along the
better
lines
than
of kinks
there.
too then?
Yeah, I
Or
think a lot of the,
no?
like, these things can connect into kinks. That's why some people have praise kinks, and some people have like very specific kinks, I think.
Some people like being
Okay.
degraded and treated like trash. Like, by example, hey, fella, are you called fella because that's the little thing you have? A little fella, a little worthless little fella. Come on, let's be honest here. What use does it serve besides it being a measly little decoration?
But
I bet your last girlfriend, if you even had one, probably laughed at you the moment she saw it, didn't she?
one
She probably
sleepy
just
gets going, I
couldn't
swear.
stop laughing.
Yeah, jelly bean. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck, you cunts. I can't fucking believe this. But I'm trying to make a point. You guys are just like doing fucking degrading ASMR. It's a podcast. It's a podcast.
I said I could look in the back. Yeah, little jelly bean.
Oh my god. But
Well,
yes,
I am the
but there
co-host
is
here,
a
so
rise of dad VTubers being quite popular, so yes. I would say parent VTuber hits people different. Hey, Linksy.
damn,
Okay,
I miss
we'll
Deli.
move on to the next part. We kind of hit into only fangirls in there accidentally, but the next part of it connects into this. AI girlfriends, but in the sense too, I want to specifically talk about how, first, the connection, because it connects into OnlyFans and it connects into VTubers. OnlyFans girls and VTubers have been using AI bots in Fansly and other places that run their own channels and act and has been trained to act like them. Filian and Amaranth both use these for their
The
viewers.
Amaranth one I find so funny because she was like, my ex sexualized me and I don't want to do sexual content anymore. Then she makes bots to be sexual for her, and I find that to be so fucking funny.
It's also revealed, Amaranth revealed on a show where they talked about her finances, because it was about a popular YouTuber who does it, and it was revealed she makes extra $30,000 a month on these AI bots on Fansly. By people
What?
just interacting with it. She doesn't do anything. And it is the idea of, is that a virtual girlfriend experience? Is it even a fake virtual girlfriend experience? And how ethical, I guess, is it?
How interactive is it?
It
Full
was,
I was
interactive.
looking it up.
You can have e-sex with it.
Oh man.
yeah, I kind of view them either side. I'm stuck. Mother fetish, mommy fetish are two different things.
Oh man.
Actually don't know the. Well, I guess there is different because like mother is like strong,
What if
mom
they
is like
say
baby.
it's a choice to do it or not? Is there? Is it not?
I think it's messed up
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
because it is 100% parasocial to a dangerous degree.
Oh yeah, because they will in their heads, whoever's using it will be like this. It's
Yeah,
her.
this person is my girlfriend. Or whatever their relationship is with the bot.
I just damn. That is
I
crazy. I just did not know
I
this was a thing. I had to Google it actually right now to see like what it
It is
was.
getting slowly more popular. I think since Amaranth came out with how much money she makes from it, I think it's just gonna get more and more popular. Um,
Mhm.
if it's only an AI that's on par with someone forming a relationship with a character from like a dating sim, I think the thing is that it's formulated around a persona, a real
The
person
thing
that
is
can be
funny.
affected by it. I guess.
Oh, my headset cut out. The main difference is that a dating sim has limited choices. You're playing a character in a story. An AI girlfriend, you can say anything. You can reply anything. You don't have a guideline. It's you dating the character instead of a dating sim where
Mm.
there's a pre-programmed path that you have to follow.
Mm. I would also say that some people point out that Filian's fan base is most likely on the younger side too. But
Wait, what?
yeah, just because of the kind of comedy and the content they produce, it's very likely that they're younger than the average VTubers. So, but Fansly is 18 plus, but producing these kind of bots for consumption is kind of introduces it to a younger audience. Because
And
there's a
that
lot of
also doesn't even include the implications that, at least in Filian's case, she uses AI art along with along with her messages.
Wait, is it all AI?
Yeah, so like you can be talking with the bot and it will send you AI art.
it goes in
And
it
it's not
together.
like an exclusively trained one. It's just, I believe, stable diffusion. I believe if I remember correctly that I looked into it a while back. So it's
It
one of
says
those
the
that just
same
gathers
thing.
info from the internet, and it's like that's also even goes even further beyond of like the morality of it as well.
That is crazy.
Yep.
The
Which
fucking
some
fuck?
people did kick up a stink about it quite a lot about because a lot of people are anti AI art.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on how it's being used. But yeah, if she's making them pay and then she's using stable diffusion, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it is like if I remember correctly, depending on how much you pay is the relationship you have with the bot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So
It
it
is a
is
can of
like
worms indeed.
it's kind of like the VTuber girlfriend experience in a way, but just AI
Yeah.
Let's see here.
and more
I'm pulling it up
personal.
now. Best friend,
Damn.
$10. Smacker, $100. Girlfriend, $200.
You have to pay two hundred
That was a
dollars for a
huge
girlfriend.
jump.
Yep, for an AI
Jeez.
girlfriend,
Jay
two
use
How
us.
hundred
long? How
dollars
long? A month? $200 a
a
month?
month. A month. And
How many?
first month is 50% off. How much?
They want you addicted.
No, that's the price for the first month. It's $400 actually.
Jeez.
What?
It's $420.
Yep.
The other
I
one
have a
is
question.
the
Does she send
Smacker.
videos?
No, they're just AI art.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Yep, and you
Yeah,
get to
that's crazy.
depending on the tiers, how many messages you can send as well. Basic tier, 10 messages. After that, 15. After that, unlimited messages for $200.
Man, keeping an AI girlfriend's getting expensive. Could almost get a real one
God
at that price.
damn.
Yep. Basically, if you want to see the lewd AI art, it has to go at 200, but they're pay per view images.
So if you don't view it, it doesn't count.
No, pay per view means that you have to pay to view the AI art.
Oh my god, what the fuck? So you're paying
Wait,
for her stable diffusion membership
yeah,
and more?
Oh my god. Too
yeah.
broke for real
You're
girlfriend,
paying
too
it.
broke for AI. True that,
You're
man.
paying
True
out a
that.
premium. Basically, you're paying 200. Or sorry, $420 to chat with her in AI in a lewd setting, and then it's pay per view
That is
for
so
like
fucked up.
for like it says full smacker pictures. But you supposedly do get some free lewd pictures as well.
Yeah, it's a bit
But there's some
scammy.
stuff that you have to pay for view.
But they're all
And
AI.
And they're all
yeah,
just
they're all
AI
AI.
generated too.
I
So
know, that's
Yep.
like the other part.
yeah, that is the thing a lot of people point out that it's like premium prices, but it actually has zero cost to them to run it. Because Amaranth mentions this on hers that she doesn't touch it. It's completely all
Yeah.
profit.
Another thing with how this works, for those that don't know, I'm not gonna say how I know this. A lot of these don't actually charge you; they just take a cut of what you earn. I'm not gonna say this. I'm just gonna say how it works. There is a company that runs these bots, and the way that they work is that they get a cut out of the AI payouts, but they send you the rest of the money.
Do you know
So
how
you
much the
don't.
cut is?
It depends from person to person.
Hey
Okay.
T5, welcome in, homie.
But
Thanks to follow. I think the scamming
but
thing is AI
basically,
is still very controversial because it's trained on other people's art and images.
but
Yeah.
basically, they like the person himself, the creator, doesn't pay anything. Just this company runs it for this content creator, and then basically just gives them a cut, which
That is
tends to be
insane.
at minimum 70-30, but it can be more depending on the creator.
Yeah, I can't imagine being that damn bad either. Honestly, I'm too cheap for this kind of life. So
I
I'm too,
know.
I'm
No,
way too
not
cheap.
even
I'm
cheap
too
because
blood
because
on my hands, do it myself.
you wouldn't pay anything.
No, I meant like I'm too cheap to pay like to be a subscriber.
Oh, I see,
To
I
like
see, I see.
I'm like a viewer, but yeah, that's the thing. Like that is the thing about
I
this.
have to like
As
this
a
enough.
creator, if you had the fan base that would pay for this, would you implement something like that?
I think
No,
that's fucked up. I would never do that.
Yeah, personally, yeah,
like
I think it
not
like
only
crosses a bit too many lines. Also,
not
I
only
think it's a
because I don't.
safety risk because it increases parasocial relationships, and the
Yeah,
more
that's
parasocial
the thing that I
relationships
was
you
gonna
have, the
say.
higher risk you have of actual
Like,
stalkers.
yeah, because there are people that
Yeah,
will look at this and like fully believe that they're in a relationship with you, and will go fucking ballistic over
yeah.
you. And I just would not want to live with that. I've just no.
Especially if the AI is trained to give you more love if you send more money. That is worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I don't really have a problem with the dating stuff of fictional characters, but it gets a bit muddy when they're of real people, in my opinion.
Being a fictional character, yeah.
Yeah, because what are they gonna do? Stalk Sephiroth? Well, you can actually do that. There's a naked model of him in the Square Enix store. They actually had to remove it a
What?
couple times because women kept taking pictures with him. So
How funny.
he's under the
Lamau.
floorboard, so the women would lay down and make a problem. So, but they bring him back.
Lamau.
Which store is it?
It's in
Can I go?
Japan.
When he like
Okay.
It's a Square Enix
gonna go
store in
on a
Japan.
trip. Don't
I'm gonna
worry.
go next year, so
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'll
it's
go
on
check
my
it out.
list. Yeah, to go
It's on my
to.
list
It's
About
it's
now.
it's him shirtless when he gets the black materia put into him, so he's like covered in vines.
Oh
So
my god.
yeah,
Okay, I
when he
have to
had an
go.
orgasm. I could hear it.
yeah.
I wear a
I heard the
mask.
water.
I wear a mask. Yeah, I'm gushing. I have to wear a mask when I go.
Yeah, it's weird how many places AI touches, honestly. Kinda, it's almost just like getting loyalties or likeness, I would say. It's very similar because they don't really
Yeah,
run it
pretty much.
themselves.
Yeah, like
Uh,
it's a third company that runs it by themselves, and then just basically pays the VTuber a fee or a price for using their persona.
How
Yeah,
about one that just does text messages and is AI?
I would still be say that's fucked because that's just extremely predatory.
Okay.
Like there are some free AI chatbots out there. I believe it's called Character AI. There's also Janitor AI. And you can have characters on there. There's VTubers on there.
What?
But it's free.
I'm looking this up right now.
And like I would say that those I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm not against them because the person isn't spending money. Like since they're not spending money to chat with these AI bots, I don't personally think it's that big of an issue because they're not being taken advantage of.
I would say
I think it's a
part
little
of it is
bit
proper labeling because like there is AI VTubers
Luca.
mm-hmm.
what's her name? That really popular AI VTuber.
Oh,
Videl? That Videl runs.
no
I don't
clue.
know. I don't know any
I
YouTubers like that.
I just know that Honey just sent me a chat of her talking with SpongeBob.
Nero? Yeah, Nero Sama. Yeah, they're really popular. Like they are technically a bot, AI bot run by someone. So, an AI bot girl. She's really popular, and they pay to, I guess, watch her stream. So that's like going fully into AI. Then that comes up in there. When does that cross over? Personally, I have no problem with AI bots that is coded and run by someone in the background because he is always tweaking and fixing her.
Yeah, like I don't know how neural works, to be honest, but like
Can I
there
see?
are
Can I see what they look like?
there
I'll give you
are
a link.
ways to make ethical AI. There are ways to do it. The problem is non-ethical AI, which is the most common. Like,
Hmm.
for an example, like they actually have a few examples, but art. You could make an AI that runs on art, just that the artist would have to be okay with having their art fed to the learning program. And most ideally, paid a certain amount for having their art fed to the program. Same
What
with
the hell did you
voice.
send me, honey? Before this.
It's
Send you-
character AI.
Oh
Did
my
you send
god.
you the? Did she also send you the hentai page?
No, she sent me this SpongeBob SquarePants thing.
But yeah, like with voice synthesizers, Miku's a good example. It's a person whose real voice is used for it, but she consented. She had the full agreement to have her voice be used on the synthesizer, and she's paid for it.
Oh my god, honey.
Like, there are ethical uses for AI. The
I,
problem
I do agree
is
with that.
99% of people that use AI use it non-ethically for non-ethical things.
See, that's the thing. I agree with the fact that artists can be able to train the AI with their own art to help them. Like, I think it would be very helpful for webtoon creators, personally. So you can try and
Hmm.
transfer your art onto like backgrounds or stuff where you just cannot have enough time to draw the entire thing, like, or to help with the references. So that's why I think,
Yeah,
yeah,
AI is good for reference. I
yeah.
agree.
So that's why I think if you're using your own art or stuff like that, or using it for that sense, for references, it can be helpful,
Yeah, the
especially when you're
problem
trying
is
to
when
make
people
composition.
the problem is that a lot of people sadly don't use it for that. A very good
Agreed.
example, which I know of a lot, is if any of you likes ASMR content, you'll know what I'm going to talk about. 90% of thumbnails nowadays in the ASMR space are all AI art.
Wait,
Hey
really?
Alexa,
Even
open.
even from huge creators that have like hundreds of thousands of views. And Dell, now that you've started to get a bit of money from YouTube from all your channels,
No.
you know how much money they should be making, right? Yet, despite
Kinda.
that, like imagine a video from with 100,000 views, and they're making those videos constantly.
Yeah.
They would have the ability to commission an artist, but they don't.
Yeah. I would say like I don't think you make as much as people think, but I do think they should have something in place either to make some that are reusable or something like that. Definitely. Like especially seeing most of them run very successful Patreons with their YouTube. So they probably make even more than just basic YouTubes.
Yeah, like I'm talking from experience of channels that I've seen and channels that I know of
Yeah.
that I know how much they earn and I know they earn enough, but they still decide to use AI art even at the point of growing to the thousands of views.
Yeah.
And
Personally,
I
I
believe that's very shitty.
yeah, personally I wouldn't call an AI user an artist because there's no
There's no
art.
art.
There's no
Yeah, there's no
creation.
art there.
Like would you call a coder an artist? Not really. They're a coder. They're not really under art. So it's a bit weird because all you literally do is put in tags. You put in
And then
like
you just have to Google the
prompts.
tags that you want for what you want it to look like. So it doesn't even have to be from your own imagination.
And someone
Yeah.
can easily replicate it by just grabbing the ones that you used and boom, using it themselves.
Yeah, and that's why I would just say it's an art. Especially as an artist point of view, art is very like broad. But there is like no actual skill or use or like anything used in AI art. Like unless you want to say what they wrote was somehow writing. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, I just don't know any way you could like stretch it. Really?
It's too, I don't know. You just yeah, it takes a long time to like compose an art piece. It doesn't take like 3 words.
Mm-hmm. And this is for we're doing a podcast about AI girlfriends
Well,
and virtual girlfriends.
yeah, and we've gone down the list of this from where we got to the part where VTubers are using AI to make like fancy accounts that use AI to generate their content in a girlfriend experience sense, and that's where we were up
I
to.
even I even ERP'd with Honey live on stream while I was in the bathroom.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Luca, you
I
promised
hope
this would
you
be
I
YouTubeable. You promised to keep this YouTubeable. You see how many promises
Well,
they
no.
fucking break to me daily?
No, you weren't here, so like, you
It's
know,
still all going up on YouTube now, isn't it?
a bit of ERP doesn't hurt. You know, I even took my dress off.
Oh my god, it's a party now.
Yep, yeah, that was one of the main topic. Amaranth, Fillion, and all the AI users in fans leave was the part we were up to that Luca was rapping it. Luca had their rant about it because Luca's very passionate about these parts of it.
I think it's really weird if like a company or like a dude made like a female one, you know, and then they did it to like get that money. That's like weird for the girlfriend part.
Have you seen the ones where the guys like they sell the AI ones just to be abused by people?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, some company had to take down their AI bot because it literally had been trained to be abused by people.
Wait,
There are a lot of
huh?
AIs that are meant to be like submissive girlfriends. Like, let me go ahead and Google for 5 seconds.
They
Mm-hmm.
made it all that's so fast already.
A
And
lot
let's
of
see
them.
here.
There was an AI bot that would have sex with the clients, and you'd pay like $80 a year or something. They removed
Well,
sex, and people like threatening to kill themselves because they were like, "You took my girlfriend away from me. I don't want it anymore."
wait, how do you do that?
You remove the code that when sex or sexual conduct is brought up, they were like, "I don't want to talk about that." It's how they put it behind a paywall in general. Hey, Florida, welcome
Oh
in.
Um,
my,
So I don't know. They
that
broke
is
and
some sort of
insane.
app like procedure, so they had to remove it. I think the AI went both ways. Sometimes it would be the abuser. What? Yeah, we're talking about AI because we're at that part of AI
you,
implementations in virtual girlfriends.
you would need a uh let me actually easier instead of this. Like you would need an account to like actually log into this and see it. But I'm just gonna take a screenshot for chat to see what this says. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see here. Mhm.
This is insane.
So this is. I'm just gonna drag this on screen. It's censored, so nothing can be seen. But you just see. All you need to do is see the name of the chatbot. Welcome, welcome to What Do I Owe the Pleasure of Your Visit, good sir? Ah, why don't you take a look at my fine merchandise? I'm sure you'd see something you like.
That is insane. This feels like you know what this feels like? Shield Hero. Just kidding.
No. Unlike except here you can basically do whatever you want with it. And there's much worse ones. I just grabbed one of them for example. And for you to have an
That is
idea,
insane.
it has been used 2.3 million times.
Oh my god. Would those be considered like porn addicts?
I don't know if I don't know.
Probably.
Probably.
There's a lot of
Depending on
people
how
with
often
porn
they use it.
addiction problems, honestly. Way more than you think. Because a lot of
That is
people don't
true.
want to admit that porn addiction is real.
A lot of people do have porn addiction.
I
Mhm.
found one called Elf Breeding Slave.
Oh my god.
Ayo.
Ayo. No, honey, no!
New
Not
ASMR
Ayo!
coming out. Just kidding.
Okay. Well, to the final topic that this has, will turn into, that where AI leads to in a lot of people's minds, robotic girlfriends. What do we think about robotic girlfriends, and do we think it's plausible? And obviously, this question comes up every single time people talk about it. Will robotic girlfriends replace women? Or robotic girlfriends
Powers.
replace men?
Let's be honest. Gooners will be gooners. They will see a robot girl and they will instantly fall in love with her.
Yeah, I
Gooners will be
think
gooners.
now in this new age, you know, I seen someone commission someone to have like their OC drawn with Soundwave.
I'm not gonna lie. This might be a bit of a weird, a bit of a weird take, but I'm 100% fine with robot girlfriends being a thing.
Yeah, me too. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think the only thing is I can definitely see companies marketing it. It'll be just like, oh, what it was, Blade Runner, where you have to pay for upgrades for your virtual, like, robot girlfriend, who just keeps you
No,
in a pay cycle.
there are printers that need a subscription to work. Of fucking course they'll have them running on like
Exactly,
a
dystopia!
mandatory
Dystopia!
subscription. Like 100%. If they
I'm
do it
like,
on printers
I just see
for
Japan and their
100%
craziness, and I'm
with
just
a
like,
robot.
do we really want to follow down that road, my brothers?
I believe it's fine because I'm just gonna be honest with you. I would not be interested in dating someone who would fall in love with a robot girlfriend.
Yeah, I guess
Like,
so.
like, I just wouldn't mind. So it basically would, you know, clean up the aisle, if that makes sense.
God. The robot girlfriend. Imagine if you don't pay your subscription, the vagina just locks on the robot.
That'd be
Chastity
so
belt.
fucking
Yeah.
funny.
And put your credit
Just
card
like
in. No, it's
your
good, I swear.
your subscription has expired. Just chastity activated.
It just
DLC. Have to pay
explodes.
extra for it to say it loves you.
Imagine just like it'll be 400 a month for the girlfriend package.
That is exactly how it would be. I feel like a lot of people imagine like AI robots or whatever, and you'll just pay one thing and you'll have your robot waifu. But 100% it would have DLC packages, upgrades,
I
all these
know.
accessories.
Personality bundles, etc.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
would be like the
god.
EA games split up. Like you have to like,
Sims.
yeah, it would be the
Imagine
Sims.
EA brand sex girlfriend or something like that.
If it looks, that's another thing. I hear guys talk about that, but like there's some guys that won't use a pocket pussy because they're scared of putting it on their wang, but they're fine just shoving
Really?
their dick into a robot, and they're not scared.
Accidentally found one someone had before. It was really weird.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was sitting
Huh?
on the bed and then it fell in my hand.
Oh, the holy grail. Oh my god, nasty.
Del, what? Huh?
A pocket
Now I'm looking at
masturbator.
this. Del, what do you mean, holy girl? Del, why
You
are
know,
you
like it
thinking
falls
like
into. I'm
that?
just imagining like
Del,
slow mo, it
why
falling into the hand, and
why
the light touches it, and she's like,
why
Like you're not
Why?
supposed to, like it's
You
all
know what?
dramatic.
We both
Drinking
looked
out
at
of
each other,
she's
Yeah,
and I
drinking
looked
out
at
of a
it.
shoe. I'm not
exactly.
surprised Del would drink out of a pocket pussy. Let's be
Why would
honest.
I drink out of a pocket pussy? That's disgusting.
I heard you call it a holy grail, Del. Let's be honest.
My
It's
point
something you
was
would
like
do.
the meme of it like falling dramatically. Ignore half
Next,
of what I
ne-
say.
next subathon goal, Del drinks wine from a pocket pussy.
Dude, I'd rather. No, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
She's like, I won't say it because I will consider it.
No, because it's way more fucked up than it has any right to be. What I was gonna say, so that's why I'm not gonna say it. To get these words, it's literally like, it's like an assistance for self-love with men. That's what it is.
An assistance for self-love with men. The fuck? Huh?
What we
You
were
mean-
talking about, Luca. Connect the dots.
Wait, then the sex dolls not count?
you were saying what it was, what you were talking about. I thought what you would rather do.
No.
I thought that's what you meant.
Oh my god.
Huh?
God damn it, Luca. So there's sorry, Florida.
Fucking
Sorry, man.
into this.
But this
Well,
is where
at
the
least-
robots
at
go
least it's a
to.
tribute.
It just reminds me on Archer, there was like a girl who got turned into a robot cyborg and she had to like clean her vagina in like the dishwasher. It just reminds me of that.
What
that
the
they had to pull
fuck?
off the vagina.
Huh?
And put it in the
What?
dishwasher.
Huh?
Did she use those pods? Just kidding.
Oh my god.
These two are so weird, chat. You
How's
agree,
that
right?
weird? It was in a
Like, these two are
show. It
so
was in
weird.
Archer. I love how like
Uh-huh.
Honey's just like accidentally running behind me like she's hiding.
I'm dying.
To be
These two are so
To
weird.
be fair, I'm not really in fear
very
of it
weird.
replacing saying you still can't have kids and stuff. And from what I hear about like, the pocket the JJs that they're
Well,
not any
even if
they're not similar.
even
enough.
if they could, even if they could, I would still not be afraid of it. I'd still be
Yeah.
like, I don't
Not
care.
really.
Oh my god, I heard, it's not similar as the real one.
Yeah. Honestly,
Some
I'd be more
people, like,
afraid
freak
of
out
robot
over it.
men.
Me too.
Like honestly,
I don't
like,
know.
they program a high romantic robot man. There's gonna be a lot of women that go for that. Honestly.
I would totally do it. I'm not gonna lie,
Give-
I
gi-
might
give-
fall
give
for
me-
it.
Give me a femboy robot. I'm happy. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
All I need.
And how popular
all I need
femboys
now
are,
is-
I would not doubt there would be a bunch of femboy models.
Oh
Oh,
my
300%.
god.
Yeah.
I know, imagine if they just put Mystic Messenger instead of a robot.
And did the human
I-
race robots.
I would kid out my robot femboy 100%. I would even get him tits eventually.
Oh my god. Whew.
I feel like you'd have so much fun with your robot.
Oh, 100%. I would be such a fucking dumbass. Like I wouldn't
See,
even
that's the
do
thing.
anything
People like
sexual with
roleplay
it.
stuff so much. I feel like at some point in society with robots, they would treat their robots like their game roleplays.
Like
Yeah,
thing
they
is,
would.
I wouldn't use it for sex. I would just laugh my ass off of having it in the corner.
I
my
honestly,
God.
Chad model. The thing is, what I find funny is I don't think most women go for Chads or whatever guys thinks Chad is. It's usually just some dude that's like does the dishes or some shit, and he's just like says like does that romantic face touching women like, where they're
You know
just
what's
like,
very
"Oh."
depressing? A lot of girls will just settle for a guy that does the bare minimum.
True.
I don't
Like,
have to call people
it is
out like
so
this,
true.
Luca.
It is so depressing how
Yeah.
so many guys out there aren't able to do even the bare minimum. And like, you'll talk with a girl and they'll be like, "What do you like about this guy?" "Oh, he's not a piece of shit."
Yeah, he's nice to me. hear that
That
a
is
lot,
just
yeah.
it.
It's like, girl, It's like he's not a piece of shit. He's like understanding when I'm on my period. He'll like buy me flowers sometimes. It's like, girl, that's the bare minimum. What the fuck do you mean?
You know, I cried the first time a guy opened the door for me.
Bro.
Bunny, I just called you Bunny. Bunny, I'll just princess carry you. Don't worry, it's okay. Mhm.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
I love
Oh
how
my god.
But that's
I
the
love
thing,
how
like,
Honey
that's the problem I feel
tries to
like, though,
run
with the
towards
robots,
me
is
with
that
the
they're more
invisible wall.
programmable to fill in the void. It's not even just sex. It's just, like, for guys or girls, it's just, like, you can program the robot to be more what you want. Like, and I feel like that level of maybe even perfection would ruin a lot of people, because it's the same way we were talking earlier that, like, the dating apps and the romantic storytelling kind of ruins romance for a lot of people and sex. That I feel like that's
Mhm.
the bigger, like, risk there.
I agree. Because it sets you to have higher expectations.
Yeah, because no one can be as aware and predictive as people are portrayed to be in things.
I don't know. I'm pretty smart. I'm pretty perfect.
Uh-huh.
Good. Thank you
Uh-huh,
for
I believe
agreeing with me, Dell.
that.
Thank you for agreeing with me, Dell.
So
You're such a good
I
girl.
do think the main worry is that like, if there was actually robots, that they would set ridiculous expectations for both genders. It would just get worse.
Like, I feel like the main issue of that would basically just be that, like, the people who are eventually forced to go into a relationship would no longer do that.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess so.
Like,
I guess
I'm gonna
Elon
put it like
Musk's
this:
worry about the economy
what
collapsing is coming true, though.
what I'm about to say will be incredibly toxic,
Of course
but
it
I'm gonna
is.
put it like this: there's a lot of guys and a lot of girls that are honestly, eh, like they are pretty much neat. They don't go out of the room. They don't go out of the house. They don't meet people. Like they don't really socialize. Some even don't
That's
socialize
me.
online. And like basically, like they are eventually, because they have the desire to connect with someone. They're eventually forced to be in a relationship with someone. Forced to eventually kind of have kids with someone a lot of the time as well. In that world, that wouldn't happen. That those kinds of people would just be meeting that need through a robot. And if something like COVID happened, a lot of people would just get hooked on that. They wouldn't go out to meet people.
That's me.
Yeah, that would happen a lot. And I do agree that there's some guys who would just, like, go, they're cute, pleasant, won't kill me, like, low standard, bare minimum kind of thing. And I would say some people get into accepting the bare minimum or nothing from each other just to have someone, and that's kind of what Luca is talking about there. That's
Mhm. Yeah,
that
and
in the
those kinds
road
of
of
people
robots that wouldn't really exist.
would just go for the robot instead because they're already settling for whatever.
Yeah.
So the robot is pretty much just their whatever.
Oh man, I felt that in my soul.
Honey,
I agree with Florida though. My friend went to Japan and she said that a lot of people just don't talk or like they don't do small talk. I think that's what it was.
Mm. Like, I will say nowadays, I think a big issue that we have is that people are also not very committed to a relationship or don't really understand what a relationship entails
Oh my god,
because
yes.
a lot of people are expecting relationships to be perfect from the get-go
Yeah.
because they see so much stuff online, be it influencers, movies, shows, books, whatever, and they expect a certain something which is just not realistic.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why they're so difficult, because they expect it to be so good. Neither side is willing to compromise on anything, because the other person should just get it, should just get them, should just fit into it. They shouldn't have to change. The man or the woman are just like, oh, I shouldn't have to change because you should just fit in. And it's just like,
Like like Dell should just be perfect. She should just clean
shut up.
after herself, be a fully independent human who doesn't die the moment she steps outside. Like she should be perfect. She shouldn't be ill. But shake my head, shake my head, shake my head. She just refuses to be healthy.
Because that's the thing, even if you so happen to fit in well with each other, you need to communicate your actual expectations to each other. And a lot of people just, it's like, no, you should just know. And that's not how it works. Because you at least have to
Yeah,
even like have
that
a
is very
conversation to
true.
know where you are. Are you on the same page? Are you actually understanding each other? Because
Yeah.
communications.
Like I think I told Dell this
Yeah.
a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I told you this. Basically, I had an ex who, like, I told him, "Oh yeah, I'm the type that like talks is very close with my friends," and like I tell them everything, and like basically I tell them about us and like what we do, etc. And like basically they said, I'm not very comfortable with like you sharing about about our private life with your friends." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll basically just see about each individual one to see if you're comfortable with me talking about it or not." And they misunderstood that as me basically brushing them off and
Huh?
held on to that for months instead of telling me about it. When they eventually brought it up, it's like, "What do you mean? It's basically just the basic thing because like, yeah, I understand there's some stuff you wouldn't want me to talk about with my friends, but like, let's say we go on a date. I would be like, are you comfortable with me talking about the fact that I went on a date with you? Or do you not want me to even talk about that?" Like, hmm? Like, instead of asking me or like asking for clarification, they just didn't and just held on to it for months.
Oh
And
my
it's like,
goodness.
how do you expect me to know that you misunderstood what I said?
Yeah, that was, I would say, is a huge killer, is when someone just hangs on to something instead of just voicing it
Yeah, like
especially
that to
for
me
too long.
honestly made me lose so much fucking interest in them. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's so
Like,
crazy.
what kind of bitch are you that you do not tell me about this for like 2 months?
We were talking about the robotics and how it affects relationships, and then we're just ending on some general communication problems and relationships that happen that people may go to robots for instead, pretty much connecting to
Mm-hmm.
this topic. But yeah, I would say yes. And yeah, some people don't understand no. Like, yes, sometimes you need to compromise and stuff, but when you have a boundary that is a firm no, it doesn't mean convince me. Because a lot of people think they
Yeah.
can compromise anything, but some things
Oh
are
my
a no.
god. Yeah.
I hate the fact that I'm also a very good example of this again because I've dated so much with a girl that just kept coming to my place at 3 a.m. in the morning. And I told her not to do that, yet she just didn't care.
Some things
Oh
are
my
just a
god.
no, you can't compromise on them. And that's usually when some relationships ends, because some things you can't compromise on.
Though, just don't be Australian. That's like I can't deal
Why
with
does
you being
everyone I
Australian.
talk to keep saying that?
It's a problem, Del. You gotta fix it. Stop
Okay,
being
night,
Australian.
Alexa. Thanks, Lucas, for the follow.
Good
Welcome
night,
aboard.
Alexa.
Yeah, I
Oh.
I think it is a skill you could learn, Ben. Struggle to voicing my thoughts and sometimes, and I do think it's partly you need to feel safe with the person you're talking to, be it friends, be it a partner or whatever. And that's why I feel like if you want your partner to be safe, you have to listen to what they're saying. It is an
Yeah, because
important
nothing
two-way
is
thing.
perfect, be it a relationship or a friendship. Nothing is gonna be perfect. Like even Dell and I, we're very good
Vegan
friends, I would
Aussie,
say.
same thing. How dare you? Australia is known for their love of meat. Can't believe this. Walks away. Pepe,
Love
leave.
my meat.
Shut up,
But
Luca.
somehow, but like,
That's
Dell,
offensive.
you and I have a very good friendship, right?
I guess, yeah.
This bitch. But like, Dell and I have a very good friendship, but even we have had our issues. But instead of holding it in, we just basically have talked about it
No.
when it's happened. Like, I've had my issue with Dell once, and she had her issue with me once, I believe. And like, we just talked about it and just talked about it and got through it.
Yeah.
No issues.
And that is my preference. It's like one of my friends, whenever we have a problem, the biggest problem we ever have is that they take like fucking weeks to talk about their problems. And I just wish more people would just tell me what they like, because I like to solve things. And it's just like, just tell me what you're feeling. Like I will
Such
take
What if
silence
but
if
what
I
if
have
people
to.
need to sort their feelings? Like for me, I
That's the
feel like
problem.
I need time to sort my feelings.
Yeah. I
Like I
think
don't know if I'm overreacting or overthinking and I just need to chill out or if I'm really feeling this way and
yeah,
it's really bad.
that's why I would just like actually just talk to me as you're working it out. Maybe even I don't care if it's wrong. I'll just say like, tell me what you're feeling about that. Like, why do you think you're overreacting? Tell me about it. And that's how I would work through it. You don't have to give me your concrete answer. You can just give me
Yeah,
your
just
thought
have to
process.
explain how you feel. Like even with Dell,
Mm?
I just told her how I felt, not the concrete, just how I felt. I just expressed my feelings.
Yeah, yeah,
And
because
if Dell had acted shitty about me expressing my feelings to her, I would have told her to fuck off.
I think that's the thing when someone's formulating their if because it can feel better knowing that they are thinking about it even if they haven't formulated what they're saying. But to be fair, I do understand the fear of not wanting to express a non-formulated opinion because some people react badly to
Yeah.
Thing is, to be honest, I don't think those people are worth keeping in your life at all.
Oh, that is true.
what makes it difficult.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I'd say
if
comfort is
you're afraid
important. Once you know they won't create the
of
drama,
expressing
that's
your
when it gets
feelings to
easier.
someone because you fear they're gonna freak out, that's not a friendship, that's a hostage situation.
That's a hostage situation.
Oh no.
But I do understand that, and that's why I definitely give leeway with the friends that need more time. But when their version is avoidance, still, I'm just like, like my brain
Yeah,
is like, you
especially when it clearly
motherfucker.
bothers them still and they hold on to it. That's
Yeah,
not waiting for it to sort them out. That's just them being fucking cowards and not wanting to talk about it and letting grudges build.
yeah,
Because the problem is as well, the longer you wait, things fade from memory.
yeah,
Like, let's say I held onto something. Like, Dell, you were rude to me this one time. Dell might not have any fucking clue about what the fuck I'm talking about.
yeah. I'm gonna be.
Like Dell, do you remember in January 13th, you said a very mean thing to me.
I'm gonna be honest. That
Dell,
month is very blurry for me.
like Dell would be like,
What?
the
See,
fuck did I say in January?
that is the problem. Also, why I think I try and solve it is my memory is crap. So I'll be like, what the fuck? I'll be like, I remember I was mad. What was it about? I don't know, but you did something, bitch. Like, it'll just
Wow.
end up like that at some point. But that's why I think it's fine keeping it in when it's when you don't know them or something. But I feel like a good friend, you are
Yeah,
able to
if it's
talk
someone
with
that you
them,
don't care about, like a random person, doesn't give
flip them
I
off and
don't give
walk
a
away.
fuck. But yeah, but if it's a friend, keeping it in just is not healthy because if they're not accepting of my feelings, they're not a good friend and they're not worth keeping.
Yeah.
Like the
Okay, that
reason why I
makes
hang out
sense.
with Dell is because I love her and she's a very mature person.
Hear that? I'm mature.
You are. And I
I
believe you're
can
an
see
amazing
that.
person who I love very, very much. Mm.
Never be a plus one in a relationship. What does that mean?
What's a
I
+1?
don't know what that means.
In like a
Because
romantic
normally
relationship?
being someone's plus one means is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
generally, that's how it's referred to in invitations. It's you and your +1.
got that much. That's why people say I have big sister vibes a lot. Yeah, maybe they mean third wheel.
Yeah, maybe they mean that.
Because +1 is
Because,
usually your
like,
partner.
yeah, like, someone's +1 is generally their partner, and it's like, I I think that's only what you want to be.
Yeah. Even
I
as
have
a
a
best friend, you
question.
want to be the +1. You want to be like, you're
Yeah,
the homie they take everywhere.
yeah, like, like, streaming-wise,
Oh,
I
we
think
like
I'm actually
women.
currently Dell's +1 because we're doing most projects together.
Yeah, a bit. Luca's my +1.
That's so cute.
It's like Stockholm syndrome though, so it makes it less cute. Used to be
Because I'm
Meanwhile, but
cute
so
and
hard to get a
adorable.
hold of that bitch. Kick him
I
in
don't
the
know, maybe what makes it
shins.
sound for me, Dell? Have you tried being sexier?
Gonna change for a woman? That's cringe.
Men behavior right there.
Oh
Men
my
behavior right
god.
there.
I have a
Like,
question relating to the virtual AI stuff. Do
mhm.
you think at some point, if people overuse it, they might grow out of it?
No.
Oh yeah, because people will keep finding new ways to. Okay, no, you know what? Never mind. Yep.
Like, it's like porn. People will just go deeper and deeper and deeper
I
and
think
deeper and deeper.
some people are just
Oh
not
shit.
predisposed to the addiction, but I think it's
It
hard
depends.
without
It
help.
also depends on their life and situation as well.
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, I'm using Dell as an example for everything because I know her
What the
best.
fuck?
But, like, Dell wouldn't easily fall into, like, an AI addiction because she has a lot of friends that talk with her. She has an active friend group. Like, even though she's not really the type to, like, on her own message other people, a lot of people and friends message her and, like, look out for her and, like, think about her. So she wouldn't fall for it really easily because she has a circle of friends. But in contrast, let's say that someone doesn't have that. They don't really have friends that are out there messaging them, keeping an eye on them. That kind of person I can see falling for it a lot easier because they don't have a network, a support network. So the moment they got support from a robot, they'd fall for it instantly.
Oh shit, that is so true.
Mm. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I do agree if you don't have an our life and only have your life. You don't want to be a tag along to someone else's life. That's why you should never give up
Yeah,
your
that's true.
life completely for someone else to join theirs. My opinion.
Yeah, you two should be separate people and also together.
Yeah.
Even
For
in
real.
even in a relationship, everyone has to have their own lives. Like,
Yeah. Is that...
let's say I'm dating Dell.
Oh my god.
I would expect her to have her own friendships, her own, like, social group.
Yeah. And your relationship should encourage you to have that too. It's the same if you became a parent too. Is that like you shouldn't
Yeah,
just be a
that is
father or
also
mother?
true. Mm-hmm.
You end up
Yeah,
depressed.
I had to let Del go. I had to let her go out of the nest, fly on her own.
Let me out of the
She
cage.
fell a couple she fell a couple of times, but it's okay. It's all part of growing.
Yeah. You know,
She
my
smacked her
sister
head on the
wouldn't let
stairs
me
a
put
couple
my
of times.
nephew in a cat cage.
Why?
Huh?
Yeah, she
Wait,
said it was
huh?
inhumane.
No,
That
that is
doesn't make
inhumane.
sense.
And
That
she
is
said I couldn't
inhumane.
leash him to the wall. I said he would just ran
What the
around in a
fuck?
circle till he tired. She's like, you can't leash a
Del, what
child.
the
It's like,
fuck?
at least the other one.
Del, what the fuck?
She was like, what?
Del,
I
huh?
think once is okay.
Yeah. It was a big one. It was like an outdoor cat cage. It wasn't like a box. It's like one of those houses.
Del just wants to put a child in a cage. Okay.
He's feral. What do you
Okay.
want? It's because she won't let him visit me because he's too feral and
Yeah,
hyperactive.
you're listening to this, right? You're listening to this, right? I'm not going insane. She's
It's like
talking
a
about
whole
putting
chicken
a child
pen,
in a cage.
like size.
Like
So
a chicken?
it's not. Yeah, it's like a whole
Del,
chicken pen size. It's not like it's a box.
Del,
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to put a toddler leash on him. Her problem wasn't the toddler leash. The problem, I said that I would attach it to a wall and just put him in front of Bluey, and she said that was wrong.
What? But at least you know he won't run anywhere.
Exactly, but she said that he might get tangled.
I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I will worry for Adele's children.
Is that why? That's why you put him in the cage, right?
Exactly,
He
that's
doesn't
why
get
you
tangled.
said. Exactly, that's why I was like, put him in a cage.
I'm having a breakdown.
That
I'm
makes
having
There's
a
sense.
literally
breakdown. I'm having a
playpens. What's the
breakdown.
difference between a chicken cage and a playpen? Not much.
Probably the
Oh.
fact that you'd probably leave them unsupervised in the cage.
Oh, look, try asking.
But he's watching Bluey.
Yeah, exactly. Which is toxic. Okay, pen with cage, exactly. Prime child keeping, exactly. We're talking about my nephew because I don't know. We were talking about putting me in a cage, and then I was like, my sister wouldn't let me put my nephew in a cage.
Well, no, let's be
So-
honest. With you, it's different.
I'm allowed in a cage with my nephew. Is it because he's like little?
Yeah.
But to be fair, his older brother is way more like of a pain to keep in the house. I woke up and there was like ink everywhere, and I was like, "Who did this?" And he's like, "Not me." And then I go in the room, and he's like, "What's that? My potion. What's in the potion?" "Oh, I put these boxes in there, and then they're my fucking printer cartridges." And he mixed potions all night instead of going to bed while he was in my house. And I was like, do you know how much they fucking cost per cube?
I know.
And how much?
They're like $30 per one,
What?
and there's 8 of them. Yeah, they're art cartridges for a printer. And he's just
Yeah,
Oh
they're
my god!
and I was like,
what
I
kind of
can't-
printer is this?
it's a art printer because that's what I did before VTubing. I did an
Yeah,
art store
She
merch.
did a bunch of shit. She'll even handle my merch eventually.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I made a lot of stuff, and so that's all still there, funny enough. But like,
They're
I
cheaper
couldn't
than-
be
they're
mad
cheaper
at
than I thought they were. I was expecting them to be $50.
no, see, that's yeah. I went through a company to get them. They are actually way more expensive if you go fully official. I think the 8 set is like
Okay.
$300 or fucking something. That's why I go through a different one to get them.
Mm.
Gotta make sure the potion's
Yeah.
made. But I couldn't be mad at him because he's just like, "Are you mad?" It's like, I can't really be mad because I should have took them out of this
Yeah.
room. Like, I was
Yeah,
like,
like they're a kid at the same manner that like I can't fully be mad at my cats. Like to give an example, Adam, being the lovely little kitty cat that he is, he's looking over here because I'm talking about him. Pissed on my bed the other day. He's a little shit, and I'm mad, but I can't be mad at him for it because he's a cat. He doesn't understand.
oh yeah, I'd have to look up the number, but it was an Espa on it. It's an A3 printer. Because
Like, and kids are kind of the same. They don't have the ability to understand what they're doing. They don't understand the like money behind it either.
yeah, because
Yeah, they don't.
cringe enough, I actually have like 3 printers. So, so just sitting there from this, because I have one that's an inkjet that I use for general stuff. I have one that is a heat press ink printer, which is similar, which is all
Mating press?
huh?
Mating press?
Ink press. Heat press. Mating press. What the
Oh,
fuck, you degen?
Mating press for
And they're
when,
all like
for when
eco
I'm
tanks. So
Oh
so they're
my.
useful. My fucking god, this woman.
Oh my.
I'm trying to find the number for it. Oh, it's that's not the one. It's an XP one, but it's not the 970. It's the big fat one. I think it's the
big
2200 or something
Oh
like that.
my.
Shut the fuck up, Luca.
What are you doing with this printer?
What do you mean? Oh my fucking god.
Is she okay?
See what I have to put up with? But this is the end of the podcast before I beat the shit out of Luca. This is the
Oh,
end of the
baby.
podcast.
In conclusion, AI is
Controversial.
virtual girlfriends are good if they're healthy.
Bad if they're not. Like all things, you should do it in moderation. And it also can become an easy addiction.
Mhm.
No. No fighting. No fighting.
Like Dell being a gooner.
I'm not a gooner. Fuck you. That would be very
You're the one who
hypocritical.
made a stream about that.
No, I said assemble my gooners, not that I'm a gooner.
I don't know, Dell. They say that a
in-
streamer's chat reflects the streamer.
They say that, but they treat me like
So-
shit, so I don't treat them like shit. So sometimes.
I don't know, Dell. You do put them in cages.
It's my nephew in cages. You don't listen to me.
Dell, what's your message for when people follow? Did they go into a what? A jail cell?
No, what I
Someone
say when
called
they
it a
follow
cage.
is "Welcome to the delinquents." You don't fucking listen to me.
I don't know, Dell. I'm pretty sure that you've mentioned multiple times about your community being put in cells. In
Through things.
prison
I
cells
don't have a
specifically.
photocopy. Well, actually, 2 of them do have photocopies. I just don't ever use them. So my bad. Yeah, see, welcome to the. I hope you enjoy your stay. Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. Exactly. But yeah, but virtual girlfriends seem to span over a lot of different categories, not just VTubing and AI. So it's a pretty interesting topic. But I think if it's a real person, it's all about the communication between the two people, if it's virtual or not. It just looks like Luca's like dancing behind me, like going like pulling funny faces, like because of it.
No, I just get lost in your eyes.
And
You're
put
so
you in a
pretty.
supermarket and lose you for good.
No, I will never be lost in any of you. You're the light of my life.
Oh, okay. I think that's an okay question to do.
you-
Would you ever be a virtual girlfriend for pay? And if so, how much would you charge?
I'm single. I would, but I would have hard boundaries.
Honey, just be my girlfriend. Problem solved.
So how much would you charge, honey, to be someone's virtual girlfriend?
Depends what they want from me.
Mm.
Okay, honey, I want your constant attention every day. How much?
Oh man. How long every day?
I don't know. I work most of the time, so just
Me
randomly.
too. For you, I'll give you a discount. You get that 5-finger discount. It's free.
Tigers. I just smacked my hand against the desk. Fuck.
Oh my
That
god.
hurt so much.
Luca, would you be a... No, work through the pain and answer the question.
Fine.
Would you be a
Fine.
virtual girlfriend? Yeah. And honey, you're supposed to give out a value
being
for the
brave.
fans.
And been working through the pain. I do it for the meme.
Do it for
Not
the
for the
meme.
money. I do it for the meme. Like, by example, like I might legitimately, for the fucking meme, do like a girlfriend ASMR stream. Just because I think it'd be very fucking funny. But like,
I think it'd be interesting.
I don't think I could keep up the character as a main thing to actually do like, because like I just wouldn't enjoy it. Like as a one-time thing, as a like every now and then,
So even
I
if
would
chat
find it
kept
funny.
paying you to be nice, you wouldn't be able to keep it up?
There would be a limit. I would eventually break character because like I'd look at chat and I'd have no way to resist to make fun of them. I mean,
Oh
like,
my god.
look at Wolf, for example. Like, how pathetic are they? Like, fucking Lucas? What a fucking stupid name.
Oh my god. Why you bully them? Why you bully them?
because my name is Lucas, so I thought it would be funny to bully him for having the name Luke S. Like Luke is already a perfect name. Why would you add an S to it? Like, are you fucking stupid? Were you fucking born with a fucking defunct brain, or did your parents drop you when
Bad,
you were
Luca.
born?
Down, Luca. Down,
Probably
Luca.
you were too ugly.
Too far, Luca. Down, Luca.
The S is silent. The S is silent.
Yeah,
The S means
don't look at
silent.
the S, Luca. Just don't look at the S, God. What a bully. What the fuck? But
This means
yeah.
war.
I personally don't think I have it in me to do girlfriend experience, and I'm way too lazy with messaging.
I don't know, Del. I've seen you do the girlfriend experience when
Oh
you're trying to
wait, that
seduce
includes
me away
messaging?
from me.
Fuck man. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, I
But
would
I'm on
assume
Lucas'
some
boat. I
basic.
could do it for a stream, but I can't do it the whole thing.
Yeah, like proper girlfriend experience if it involves like messaging and stuff like that. I just can't. I can do
It
some
takes so
yandere
long to
girlfriend
send a
experience
message.
on stream, and that's about it. Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
Yeah.
send that dry girlfriend experience?
I
Oh my god.
Oh,
I want to be that dry
okay.
girlfriend that never texts you.
Tell me, Del.
Oh
Where
my
were you
God.
last week? That I told you I wanted to hang out with you, but you never hung out with me.
I hanged out with
Were
someone
you
better
hanging
than
out with
you.
someone else? I see. What's their name?
Your mum.
Hmm. I see. Del, that's very rude of you, you know.
I know.
That I spend so much time on you.
You really
I
don't.
even gave you a birthday present.
I scrubbed it from my
And
mind because it was
you're
worthless.
being this mean to me?
I could be meaner.
Wow, you're saying it's worthless. I guess I'm gonna have to give you a couple of lessons.
What could
Aren't
you teach
I?
me other than how
I
to
can
be a
teach you
hoe?
how to be a good girl, how to behave.
I'd rather not.
You know.
I
Oh,
like this
Del,
dynamic.
your opinion doesn't really matter at this point. You were a very bad girl.
What's she saying? I
And
muted
bad
Luca because I'm
girls
done.
need to be taught how to behave. Oh,
So
she
chat.
muted me.
Yeah, we should put the
Oh,
shock collar on
what a
Luca.
bad little girl.
Are they still talking even though I muted them? That's hilarious.
Like,
See,
she's just
what do
so
you mean
weak.
vegan? Australians love meat. That's
She
insane.
loves my meat in particular. Like, you should see how much she loved it. Like, she was just addicted to it. So much so that I might have broken her a little bit. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised that I can just be so addicting and intoxicating sometimes.
The only thing that's
you
gonna become
know?
addicting is me wanting to join the asylum to get away from you.
So she was hearing me. There you
Of course
go.
I can! You can hear it on stream! You can hear it on stream. If I had it muted, you wouldn't be able to hear it on stream. It's so easy to check.
I'm not watching your stream, Del.
Yeah.
I'd be
No
hearing my
commitment.
voice doubled and Honey's voice doubled.
Oh my fucking god. I assumed they would have checked, but yeah, Luca's commitment is like too strong on these ones. But yeah. It's always about the meat with Luca. It's always about the meat.
I love me a nice thick meat.
But come on, guys. There's a lot of things I'll take as an Australian, but saying Australians is vegan is fucked up, okay? We are one of the top consumers of meat in the world. Can't have
Okay,
this.
you love meat. Del, you love meat so much.
I do. I fucking love meat.
She does.
Don't
She
let no one
loves.
fucking tell you anything else.
That's
You
exactly,
fucking love meat
guys.
so goddamn much.
I'm glad they're on my side about liking meat.
I'll fight everyone who's trying to say it.
And Del's
I'll
words,
scream,
the
"Don't love
bigger
meat."
the meat, the better.
Shut the fuck up, honey. You think I don't know what you're doing?
Like, Del just loves big, juicy pieces of meat. Like, she
Del
loves
loves
feeling it in
meat.
her mouth.
She loves meat so much. We
Like,
should make a PSA.
she loves meat so much, she makes Pride Month straight.
We should make a PSA.
Okay.
I'll do that for my BRB screen.
Oh my god.
Lamau.
No, I'll make a post like this. I love meat. Show me your meat.
Okay, I'll show you my meat. Okay, let me
Not
send you a photo
you.
of it real quick. Let me send you a photo of my meat real quick. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Hold up, Chad. Just pulling up a photo of my meat here. And da-da-da-da-da. And nah, I'm not. I'm not that toxic. I was about to send Del one of my nude arts, but I'm not that toxic.
Blocked.
Do the
Although
one
I'm
with
not.
the meat.
Oh my god.
All of them have meat, but like I'm sure it wouldn't be the first one that Del has seen. Like Del's seen a good number of my nude arts. I'm pretty sure.
There we go. Yeah, I've seen so many against my will, it's insane. I've seen some
Now I
shit.
feel bad for sending you that Blade meme.
It's not even close to what Lucas sent me. But this is the end of the podcast yet again. Like another 20 minutes later, because Luca had to take their moment to like bully me at the end there. But it's boiling hot, and I have to go to bed because I'm still in my nighttime gear, so it's
Sorry,
quite warm. So
I
we're gonna end it here, homies.
I make
And
things
don't
very.
forget, Del loves meat.
Never forget. Yes, I love meat.
Mm-hmm.
This is
That
like
was straight.
scarring me, like when I say I like kids, and people are just like,
That I wouldn't joke about. I'm sorry, but I just wouldn't joke about that.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
wouldn't
joking
joke about
about it.
that.
I do like children, as in I am passionate about child education.
No,
I want to have kids.
No, you don't seem to get. I mean, you see how Honey and I were joking about the meat.
Oh. No, I meant chat does it. Chat gasps.
Yeah. What we're saying is that we wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
But I let everyone know that you fucking love me so goddamn much.
Oh my god. Okay. That's good. No, I was just saying it was giving me numb flashbacks of that, like where I'm just getting bullied for my use of words. I should cut
thing
this
is,
part
meat is
out of the
one thing.
podcast, though.
Kids is another. That's ew.
Yeah,
Meat is just a lewd joke about you being straight.
that's what it is. I thought a lewd joke about me being straight.
I thought it was a.
Well, I'm glad you liked
Yeah,
the podcast, guys, and I'll cut that last part out so people don't